All right, I think we're live. What's going on, everybody? It's Oriole Baseball Friday night edition. It's on Apple TV, so it took a minute to get everything together. Well, let me just shut that off because that is not needed. Anyway, good to have everybody here. Friday night baseball, Orioles Giants, interleague baseball at its finest. Good to have everybody here. Be sure to vote as you come in. Who you got tonight? Is it going to be the O's or is it going to be the Giants tonight? I'd like to hear from you guys. Good to have everybody in here. We've got, I don't know if we got anybody watching yet. Let's see who we got in here. We've got Mr. Fred Said. I love that name. There's Melissa. I've got 2 people watching. Yay! 2 whole people. Go O's. Yes. Orioles and the whoever they're playing. Let me get it all set up here. There we go. That's what it's going to look like tonight. We're going to do that, I think. We'll do that, I think. We'll do that. I don't want to see too much of it. All right. Anyway, good to have everybody here. Thank you for being here tonight. We're going to have fun. Hey, Sony, welcome in. Be sure to vote as you're coming in, folks. Orioles, Giants. This is interleague play for sure. It should be interesting. Our like goal is up there as usual. Always looking to get to about 40 likes if we can. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We'd love for you to subscribe. Went over 1,225. We're on our way to 1,230. Let's go over the lineups for tonight's game. For the visiting New York Giants, Adames is leading off playing shortstop. Arise is batting second at second base. Chapman is batting third at third base. Rafael Devers is batting cleanup. He'll be in first base. Schmidt is hitting fifth at DH. Lee is hitting sixth in right field. Ramos seventh in left field. Bailey catching, batting eighth. Harrison Bader batting ninth in center field. And Roop is pitching, 4.22 ERA for him. For the homestanding Birds, they got Gunnar Henderson leading off again. Oh, excuse me. Still not a fan of that, but okay. Gunnar Henderson's leading off playing shortstop. Taylor Ward's going to bat second in left field. We got batting third and catching is Adley Rutschman. Batting fourth at first base, Pete Alonso. Fifth and DHing is Samuel Basayo. Sixth in right field is Dylan Beavers. Seventh in center field is Leody Tavares. Batting eighth at second base is Jeremiah Jackson. And batting ninth at third base is Blaze Alexander, folks. Good old Blaze. So a couple of things that I've noticed just looking at the lineup itself and what I'm seeing so far here is I think the Orioles are going to have to make pretty soon here. You're going to start seeing them make some tough decisions. I'm sure Jackson Holliday's not far off before he's going to get called up. And, here we are at home. Excuse me. I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. Here we are at home, and both Kobe Mayo and Colton Cowser are on the bench. Both of which are struggling mightily right now for the Orioles. Neither one of them are really hitting. I think that Colton Cowser is, in my opinion, on the verge of being sent back down. He just cannot hit anything off speed whatsoever. And I get it. Across the league, hitters are better at hitting the fastball than they are the off-speed pitches. But at some point, he's got to start being productive, and he's just not productive. And he's starting to get pinch hit early in games. You're seeing the Orioles pinch hit for him in the 5th and 6th innings of games. You're seeing him not be the everyday starting center fielder. He's been benched a lot. I just think that the Orioles are going to have to make a decision on Colton Cowser very, very soon. Scott Landrum, welcome in. Good to have you here. Please hit that like button as you're coming in, folks. Please, please, please. We'd love for you to stick around, watch the game with us. Please always chat. We like to hear the chat. We like to see the chat. Chat's fun. It's a good time had by all. We enjoy it. So please do. But anyway, it's Orioles Giants were about 8 minutes out from first pitch. Shane Baz is on the mound for the Orioles tonight. Orioles need a starter other than Trevor Rogers to go 6 innings. They really need one. They got to find a way to get it done. And hopefully they will. Tonight, the Orioles coming off a 3-game sweep of the White Sox. Excuse me, which isn't saying much. The White Sox aren't very good. I apologize if there's any White Sox fans out there. But they're not. They're just not that good. So it's not saying much for the Orioles. You know, wins are wins. Don't get me wrong. You got to win games. And you can only play who's on your schedule and beat the teams you're supposed to beat. But Orioles are going to have to, they need to start piling wins together. So we'll see. We'll see what they do tonight. Nico's Wide World of Sports. Welcome in, Go-Os. Yeah, good to have you here. Thank you. We're already at 12 likes. Look at that. Good to have everybody in. I hope you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing more games. I got another thumbnail going to be going up this week because we're going to do the one of the Orioles-Indians game. I think the 16th. We're going to be doing the O's Indians. So join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see how they do tonight. It's a Friday night. They are wearing their new City Connect uniforms. I love this year's City Connect uniforms for the Orioles. I think they are absolutely top notch. I want one. I really do. I want one bad. I think they look great. Oh, doing good, Nico. Thank you for asking. Doing well. I hope you are too. But I do. I love the new Orioles City Connect better than the ones they had last year. I did not like the one that said. I love it saying Baltimore. Don't get me wrong. But I didn't like the black. I didn't like I just didn't like the ones they had last year. But the ones this year are really great. Really like the ones this year. I'm yawning so much, guys. I've been up since about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm exhausted. I'm going to try to get through this game. But yeah, we'll see what the Orioles do tonight. We have the I'm going to put the scoreboard up so that way when we get to the 5th inning, after the 5th inning, we'll do a score check. See how teams are doing around Major League Baseball tonight. And again, good to have everybody here. Please hit the like button as you're coming in. I see there's 17 people watching, 14 likes. We're happy to have you here. Orioles, Giants from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. And Orioles in second place right now, 6-6 on this young season. 12 games in, they are at 500. We'll see if they can up that record. And hopefully, after they're done this homestand with the Giants and, I think it's, Giants and Guardians. I still call them the Indians from time to time. Hopefully, the Orioles will have a winning record. They really need to do well these next 6 games against the Giants and the Indians. But if you're in the chat, if you're willing to and you're comfortable doing it, let us know where you're from and who's your team. Who do you like? Who do you root for out there?
Power when you need it most. Energizer Max is up to 100% longer lasting.
Looks about 86% so far are picking the O's to get the win.
The place we run to every spring, where the love of the game calls us back.
Anyway, we're just waiting.
Shine of diamonds, home runs.
Let me know if you guys can hear me.
We're exactly where we're meant to be.
Got my water ready to go.
No place like home.
Baseball is something else.
We're going to see what the Orioles can do. Need Shane Baz to really... Orioles are really hoping Shane Baz will get out to a quick start here, get through a few innings of shutout ball, and maybe the Orioles give them an early lead. Orioles are one of these teams, in my humble opinion, they are a team that needs to play from ahead. They are not a play from behind kind of team.
Giants and the Orioles in a picture-perfect Friday night.
All right, gang, we're 3 minutes out. Orioles are getting ready. Love all the new additions to Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Love the new scoreboard. I love the ribbon scoreboard around, the mezzanine area. They have the new Truist Bank concierge area. I can't say that. Which is all great, and it's wonderful, and the park looks great. But the only way you're going to get people in the seats, you got to win ball games. Period. That's it. If you don't win, I don't care how nice your stadium is, it's not going to be full. Winning fills the seats. Period. And that's just the truth. And we'll see if it happens today. Wow, up to 16 likes already. We're getting ready to start. I do not like, I got to tell you guys, I hate to say it, but I'm not a fan. Major League Baseball's doing it, NFL's doing it, NBA's doing it, they're all doing it. I do not like the fact that Major League Baseball is on 6 different streaming channels to watch them. Like tonight, if you don't have Apple TV, you can't watch the Orioles or the Giants. Then they have games on Netflix, and then they have some games on Fox. And I just don't like that. I just, there was a day, and I'm old, don't get me wrong. I'm an older guy here. I remember the old days when it was on your local channel. That was it. That's all. And maybe you'd have the Sunday night game, on ESPN. That was it. Now you've got to find where your game's going to be. And if you don't have that app, you can't watch your team. It's just, and it's all about the money. Chua 5, welcome in. When do you think Jackson Holiday returns? Yeah, that's a good question. I actually thought that he might come up this homestand. And I still think it's possible. Part of it is, first off, A, he's still healing. He's still having a little bit of discomfort in that hand, they said. B, he's struggling. He's batting like 170 in AAA right now. And they're not really in a hurry to bring him up. I thought he was going to come up this series, this homestand. But there's been some things that have kind of not worked in his favor. And I think it could be maybe on the road trip. Maybe they call him up when they leave and go out. If he's starting to hit and he's starting to feel comfortable and the hand's not, bothering him. So that's how I see that. It's a good question. I really thought he was coming up this weekend or this homestand. I really did. They're showing the Giants getting ready for the game. Who you guys got? Make sure you vote. 78% of you right now have voted for the O's to pull this game out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got 16 likes with 16 people in here. That's an awesome ratio. I love that ratio. I love the City Connect uniforms for the Birds tonight. Let me know in the chat, what do you think of the Orioles uniforms tonight? What do you think? Do you like the green? It's a nod to Oriole Park at Camden Yards. As you know, the seats and all are green. I like the orange around the sleeve. I like the patch they have on the arm. It's like those home run patches out on Utah Street. The B on the helmet, the B on the hat is actually a nod to the 1890s Baltimore Baseball Club. It's also on the end of the seats at Oriole Park. I like it. I really like the B more is great. I'm not a fan of the what's that called? The ornithopter bird. I don't like the real bird. I like the cartoon bird. That's why it's on my screen. I love the cartoon bird. The ornithology or I don't know how they say that word, but I don't like the real bird. I just don't. Giants, pretty cool. Okay, yeah, Scott Landrum, welcome in. Good to have you here. You're a Giants fan. That's perfectly all right. Root for your team. As long as we're the only thing we ask here, folks, is we're very family-friendly, very family-oriented. That way, if any kids come in, they want to watch the ball game, talk baseball, they can be here with us and do that. So, anyway, here we go. Shane Baz is on the mound. He is warming up. We're about ready to get started. And I'm really happy to have everybody in here. I see 26 people in here at the moment. That's fantastic. Good to have everybody in. Orioles, Giants about to get started. Shane Baz is on the mound. He is warming up. Beautiful sunset at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. I used to have season ticket studios. My son and I used to go all the time. We had a 13-game plan. We loved it. We went all the time. Hey, Chua 5, welcome in. All right, here we go. First batter is in the box. Orioles, Giants. Adames is ready. Boz is ready. Here's the first pitch of the game, gang. Here it is. And there's a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. That was a fastball. Good to have everybody here. We are up to 17 likes. Please hit the like button as you're coming in. Willie Adames on the year, 260, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. That ball is outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Now, I don't know what pitch he's throwing because they're not putting what pitch he's throwing on the screen. They're putting the mile per hour. I'll try to call the pitch if I can recognize it. 1-1 count to Adames. Here's the pitch from Boz. There's a slider. That's low for ball 2. 2-1. Last 10 games against the Orioles. Willie Adames against the Orioles playing well. 409, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Wow, he's been really hitting the Orioles lately. Boz is at the belt. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside, ball 3 on a fastball. Tails in. 3-1, just like that. This is what's part of what's been the issue with the Orioles to start the season has been their lack of control. Getting out, getting behind in counts, having to come back, battle back, walking batters. It's been an issue. 3-1 pitch. There's a pop-up. First base side. Alonso's going to give it a chase. It's in foul ground. And he's there, and that's the first out. So 1 down. Hey, Jeannie, welcome in. 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Around the horn, Ward, Tavares, and Beavers in the outfield for the Orioles. Alexander, Henderson, Jackson, Alonso around the infield. Rutschman's behind the plate. So 1 down here in the top of the first inning. 32 people in here right now. That's fantastic. Hit that like button as you're coming in, folks. We're trying to get the 40. Here's Luis Arias. He takes a fastball up, ball 1. Arias a few years ago leading the league in hitting. Real good contact hitter here. 320 average right now. No home runs. 6 RBI, 753 OPS. Here we go. He's up in the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a foul back. 1-1. I really like the Orioles City Connect jerseys. Yeah, Scott, well, they're not alone. The Orioles bullpen's been kind of up and down, too. It's all about consistency. And the Orioles have been really inconsistent on both sides of the ball. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball just off the outside corner for a ball. 2-1. Wow, I can't believe we got 34 people in here right now. That's awesome, gang. Thank you so much. Already 22 likes. Be sure to subscribe and come back for more baseball. 2-1 count. Here it comes. There's a strike just on the outside corner. And that's strike 2. 2-2 is the count. Arias calls time. He's going to take a second to think about it. Looking at that pitch, it probably just catches the corner. It's a good no challenge right there, especially this early in the game. Okay, 2-2 count on Arias. Boz is at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Off the corner, ball 3. 3-2. So the first 2 hitters, Boz has gone to a 3-ball count on all of them, which is never a good sign because that means he's throwing a lot of pitches already. 3 consecutive batting cycles for Arias, 22, 23, and 24. Full count pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt, and that's ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Oh, my. Of course, Boz, after he was traded to the Orioles, signed a 5-year extension. I think it was 5 years, like $75 million, something like that. I think it's a good deal for both. Obviously, if he pitches to the ability that the Orioles think he's going to pitch to, it's a great deal for the Birds. If he doesn't pitch to what the Orioles are hoping, it's a great deal for Boz. So, we'll see. So, man on first. Here's Chapman. 1 down, man on first. Good lead for Arias. There's the first pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman takes it. He steps on the bag for 1. Off the first. Did he get him? Yes, he did. Double play. Nice play by Jeremiah Jackson. It was a ball up the middle. He grabs it, steps on the bag, and then throws the first to get the double play. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We're going to head to the bottom of the first inning. We got no score. Very nice. Can't really show that, so we'll show this. Good to have everybody in here. Thank you all for being here. 34 people watching at the moment with 24 likes. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Woo, Orioles, man. Got to get some offense going. They've really got to find a way to get the offense going early. Get early leads in games. They're not really doing that this year. You know, they're falling behind in games or allowing teams to stay in games. We'll see if they can get something going today. You've got Gunnar Henderson, Taylor Ward, Pete Alonso, and Adley Rutschman are the first 4 hitters, followed by Basayo after Rutschman. We'll see if the O's can do anything with it. Orioles right now have a 6-6 record. They are 2 games behind the Yankees, who are 8-4. I think Tampa Bay is 6-7. Toronto and Boston are a little bit behind those guys. I think Boston's like 4-8, 4-9. They are off to a really bad start. I don't know if that's going to continue for them, but man, they are not off to a good start. Been a lot of rumblings up there. A lot of people are not happy. Telling the owner they want the owner to sell the team. It's nuts. Daniel Barry Sports, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you, pal. You're showing a commercial with Ryan Mountcastle for Car Shield. That's nuts. I think that's kind of funny, actually. I guess he feels like he better go ahead and make some extra money because he's going to need it. Oh, that's funny. Car Shield commercial. That's funny. All right, gang, let's go, O's. Let's get it done. Get her done. Good to have everybody in here. Again, here we go. Gunner's in the box. We're ready. Let's see what he can do. Roop is on the mound for the Giants. They must be having a pitch comm issue. Looks like they're having a pitch comm issue. The Horizons. Welcome in, Horizons. Good to see you, bud. Be sure to hit that like button as you come in. We're still at 24 likes, 30 people watching at the moment. Welcome in, everybody.
His expected ERA is close to a 2. He was really impacted by his defense.
Landon Roop. He's I guess he's having
Good changeup. Really good curveball when he comes to
Roop. There it is. That's kind of funny. Looks like he was having some pitch comm issues. I think he's good now. What's everybody think of the ABS system? We got some new people in here tonight. What does everybody think of the ABS system? Let me know in the chat what you think of the ABS system. I'm a big fan of it personally. I think they should have the ABS system on every single pitch. I don't even think there should be a need for a challenge. I just think the ABS system should call every pitch. Here's Gunner's first pitch. Here it is. There's a swing and a ground ball right to the second baseman. First pitch swinging. And just like that, there's one down. And that's my issue with allowing someone like Gunnar Henderson to lead off. What do you expect out of your leadoff hitter? Take some pitches, try to drive the pitch count up, see a few pitches, maybe draw a walk, not take one pitch and you ground out and already he's got one pitch and one out. I don't like that. Gunnar Henderson's not a leadoff hitter. He's just not. Here's Taylor Ward. First pitch to him is a strike. Fastball. Just on the outside corner, 0-1. 383 for Taylor Ward. No home runs, but he's a doubles machine. Outside, ball 1-1. Nice having everybody in here. 27 likes. Appreciate all of you being here. Hey, Keith, welcome in. Brings a new element to the game. 1-1 pitch outside, just off the plate, ball 2. Scott, I really like it. I do. I think there's a way you can do it where you can have it call every... You still have to have an umpire behind the plate. 2-1 pitch. Just on the corner. Strike. 2-2. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Just like that. This is Taylor Ward. He's seeing his 5th pitch. This is why he should be leading off. He's now seeing his 5th pitch, whereas Gunnar swung at the first pitch. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a ground ball. No, foul. Foul ball. Umpire just called it foul. So we're going to do it again. 30 people in here. Thank you, everybody. 31 of you in here. 28 likes. Wow, that's awesome.
He just has his leg kick.
Yeah, but Taylor Ward right now, he's been a doubles machine for the Orioles. No home runs yet. I think the power will come. 35, 36 home runs last year. It'll be there. 2-2 pitch. There's a fly ball left field. That ball is going to go. It's foul. Just foul. Good thing, too, because the left fielder was playing him more to hit to the right side. And that would have been extra bases. But foul ball. So let's do it again. That was foul by a lot, too. It wasn't even close. It was foul by about 5 feet. So a 2-2 count. This is the 8th pitch that Taylor Ward's going to see. That's what you expect out of a leadoff hitter. 2-2. Here it comes. Swinging a foul again. No, it's going to be fair. But it's going to be right to the right fielder. He's got it. He's under it. And that is the second out. But I like that at bat for Taylor Ward. It's an out, yes, but he got 8 pitches out of the pitcher. It's the reason why I think he should be, right now, he should be the guy in the leadoff spot. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have all of you in here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. We got no score at the moment. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch to him right there. Strike. 0-1. Fastball, 95 miles an hour. So Landon Roop is off to a good start. 241 for Rutsch right now. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Inside. Did he check his swing? He did check his swing. Ball 1. 1-1. Hey, Victor. Welcome in, buddy.
He was just one of the best players, period, in the game.
Yes.
Victor, it's early. 1-1 pitch. Low and outside. Ball 2. 2-1. Victor, man, it's really early, dude. You'll be fine. Mets got a good team. 2-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He blew it right by him.
That's it. I mean, you have 2 oblique injuries, which just doesn't happen on both sides. 2 years ago, he was hitting a hand by a foul ball.
Rutschman's got to find it, man. But they're going to have to make a decision on him in the next couple of years as well. 2-2 pitch, here it comes. There's a fly ball to left field. It's going to be down for a base hit. That's a fair ball. Rutschman's rounding first, heading for second. And that's going to be a 2-out double. It just hit the chalk down the left field line. At first, I thought it was going to go foul, but it stayed fair. Rutschman on a ball up and in was able to just like push it into left field. And it is fair. By a good foot. I thought it was closer than that. So a double. 2-out double for Rutschman. And it brings Alonso to the plate. Big RBI spot for Pete Alonso. He's been struggling so far as an Oriole. Let's see what he can do here. 188 average. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. It looked like a slider. Outside. Ball 1. Wow, guys. 31 likes already. Thank you all so much. We're trying to get to 40. We might make it. 1-0 pitch. Outside again. 2-0.
Alonso brought to Baltimore with such fanfare. Slow start for him.
5-year, $155 million contract for Pete Alonso.
Reputation precedes himself.
2-0 pitch. Here it is. Inside. Ball 3. So, Roop hasn't really given a competitive pitch yet to Pete Alonso. And they're probably, I got to be honest with you, they're probably pitching around him with Basayo on deck. And Basayo's hitting like 160 right now. 3-0 pitch. Here it is. There's a strike. 3-1. Most consecutive games played. Pete Alonso's second with 428 consecutive games played. Matt Olson, 795. Good for him. 3-1. Strike 2. 3-2. It was a little low, but it looks like it caught the zone. It looked like it caught the zone. So we're going to run full. So Roop comes back from 3-0. He gets it to 3-2. Let's see what he can do here. Nice having everybody in. Thank you, everybody. 33 likes. Wow, we're almost to the 40. That's amazing. Welcome in. Let me know where you're from. Who's your team? Here we go. 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 right down the middle. Wow, I'm telling you right now, Pete Alonso is looking lost at the plate. I think he was guessing there. That ball was right down. I mean, that was right down Broadway, and he just looked at a called third strike. So there you go. 1 inning in the books. No runs, 1 hit, a man left for the Orioles. Top of the 2nd inning coming up. You know, I don't, in all honesty, I don't worry about Pete Alonso. You know, his pedigree is, and his name and his reputation speaks for itself. I don't worry about what he's going to do. I would be stunned if he has a year where he hits 15 home runs, he bats .260, and he drives in 70. I'll be shocked if he does that. I think right now he's just I think he's trying too hard. He's over, he's just trying too hard, in my opinion. Well, you know what, Victor, and that's fine if he's just slow. And again, he's got the reputation, he's got the pedigree, he's got he's got all the stats to back up who he is as a player. I have no issues with who he is. I'm sure he's going to be fine. Nice, Victor. 36 likes. Wow, gang. That's amazing. Thanks, everyone. Dan Steely, welcome in. Just don't go full Chris Davis. Amen. You know what, Dan? It's funny you say that. As an Orioles fan, I've got to admit, it was one of the saddest things because I like Chris Davis. I think he's a good guy. But, man, the bottom fell out on that guy. He just all of a sudden forgot how to hit. And then from there, it was in his head. Remember when he went like 0 for 50 to start the season or something like that? When he had that stretch of games where he was like 0 for 50 or I don't even remember what it was. But it was something terrible, just something obscene that you would never expect. But yeah, we certainly don't want another Chris Davis on our hands. Slyster, welcome in. Good to see you. We certainly don't want that. All right, Shane Boz is ready, and here's the ever-dangerous Rafael Devers. First pitch, here it is. There's a strike just at the bottom of the zone, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. Good having everybody in here. 37 likes. Devers, 220 on the season, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 638 OPS. He's behind in the count already, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman, right to Jeremiah Jackson. He's got it. Throws to first, just like that, 1 down. And this is what I was really kind of hoping to see out of Shane Boz. Get ahead, get some quick outs, try to get back in the dugout, and get your offense back out, back up to the plate. Man, I really like those uniforms. I really like the City Connect. I don't know if anybody's watching the game. The Connect uniforms are nice. All right, here's Schmidt. Boz is set. Here's the first pitch to him. There it is. Fastball on the inside corner. Strike. 0-1.
What's interesting about this, when they
280 hitter on the season. Casey Schmidt, no home runs, 2 RBIs, 739 OPS.
But also, to your point, they had enough.
Boz is ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a slider. Just catches the zone. That's 0-2, just like that. Strike. I think your O's are looking for a pitcher after the Eflin situation. Victor, I think everybody's looking for pitching, Victor. I mean, if they can find someone, isn't Lucas Giolito still out there? 0-2 pitch. Ball, 1-2. I mean, if they really wanted it, they got a guy like a Lucas Giolito they could sign to a 1-year deal and bring him in. I think they're going to bring up Dean Kramer. Povich is going to pitch Sunday, but I think they're going to bring Dean Kramer up, and they're just going to go with what they have. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on a curveball in the dirt. And that is the second out of the inning.
Here's the first good look of Shane's knuckle curve.
Always Dean Kramer. Yeah, I got to be honest with you, Dan. Dean's been steady. I'm not the biggest fan of Dean Kramer. He's got to learn to keep the ball in the ballpark. Throws way too many home runs. And it's good that the Orioles are not letting him pitch in April because he's terrible in April. But he is getting called up. Here's Lee. First pitch to him. There's a ground ball. Fair ball down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. The left fielder Ward got to it quick, but he is not going to get Lee. Lee's going to go in with a 2-out stand-up double just down the third base line. It stayed fair. It hooked the line. Good piece of hitting right there. He just went with the pitch. It was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that ran to the outside part of the plate, and he just went with it and just served it into left field for a double.
Well, that experience meant so much to him, he said.
Yeah, so Giolito's a free agent. I mean, that's something. Here is the next hitter for the Boz's first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Helio Ramos. So I don't know that the Orioles will go that route, but 37 likes, gang, 3 away from our goal. 1-0 pitch. Boz is set. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul off to the right. 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, Slyster, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of Dean Kramer. I just don't have the confidence that, he's, I don't know. I think as a number 5, he's fine. And that's where he is. Boz is at the belt. He's ready. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider up. Or was that a cutter? That was 91. That could have been a slider. 1-2. Dan, I think they do need a guy. You've got Trevor Rogers, who's still been very good. Kyle Bradish can be better and probably will be better. Boz third. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. Chris Bassett's not been good yet. He's been bad. I would be okay if they went out and signed Lucas Giolito to one year, $12 million deal. Go get him. 2-2 count on Ramos. Boz is at the belt. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the plate. Good take by Ramos right there. That was a competitive pitch. Boz wanted to see if he would chase, and he didn't. So we are going to run the count full. 3-2. 37 likes still, gang. 33 in here. Let's see if we can get to that 40 mark and hit our goal. 3-2 pitch on the way. Here it is. Swinging a foul. 98. He challenged him. And Ramos got a piece of it to stay alive.
I agree. I'd like to see that tweak.
We have got 17 votes, gang. Be sure to vote. Who do you think's going to get the W tonight? Boz is ready. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. There's a ground ball right back. No, it's going to be foul. It was right at the plate. Rutschman got on top of it quick, but the umpire called it foul. He just nubbed it right back from the plate, and Rutschman went to get it, but the umpire calls it foul right away. Looks like that's Laz Diaz behind the plate. Wonderful. Just what the Orioles needed. I'm not a big fan of Laz Diaz. 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. Pateskin, welcome and go Giants. Yeah, good. Hey, Giants are your team. Giants are your team. I totally get it. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Bottom of the second coming up. Like I said earlier, root for your team. As long as we do it respectful and in good taste, you're always welcome here. Good to have you here. I don't understand what bang bang chicken gang. Okay. Again, Pateson, I don't really know. 6858. You're more than welcome to be here, but we ask just keep it respectful, keep it nice, and talk about baseball, and you'll be more than happy to be here. If we don't, well, we're gonna let you go. Giolito turned down $19 million from the Red Sox. Yeah, well, he's still a free agent. We'll take care of that. All right, bottom of the second inning. Orioles looking to get some runs. 37 people in. Still stuck on 37 likes. Keep hitting that like button, gang. We're trying to get to that 4-0 number. Let's see if we can get there. Good to have everybody in. Let me know where you're from in the chat, please. Love to hear from you. Whoever your team is. Right now, 74% are saying the O's are going to get the W tonight. We're going to see. We are going to see.
Organic mattresses at avocadomattress.com.
All right. O's. All right, there we go. We got the 38. Good job, gang. Good job. Thank you very much.
Well, what a legend I am joined by. This is Fancy Clancy. He has been serving the good fans of the Baltimore Orioles for 52 years.
All right, here we go. For the Orioles, it's going to be Basayo leading off. First pitch to him is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. 40 people in here. Are you nuts? That's awesome. And we hit the likes of 40. Good job, everybody. You know what? We're going to up it. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. We can do it tonight. We're going for it tonight. I am upping it. Thank you, guys. 2-0 count on Basayo. Oh, it's called a strike. That was low. But it's called a strike. It's a 2-1. 2-1 on Basayo. 2-1 pitch. There's a pop-up. Hit pretty deep, but it looks like the center fielder's calling off the right fielder. Center fielder's got it, and that is the first out. 1 down. Fancy Clancy is there. Clancy is doing the splash. He's the guest splasher tonight. He is he's one of the vendors there at Oriole Park. He's been a vendor at Oriole Park for decades, probably 30 years.
They've improved it. Yeah. And they got a much better bird bath area, Mr. Splash.
There's a ground ball. Beavers, first pitch swinging to the second baseman. Close at first, but he is out. So 1 pitch to Dylan Beavers, and he's a ground out. So we now got 2 down. Orioles just like that, man. 40 people watching, 40 likes. Thanks, everyone. Roop is getting a quick inning here.
He's seen some stuff.
Yes. That's for sure.
There comes Leody Tavares, switch hitter. First pitch to him. Outside, ball 1, 1-0.
O'Neal, a late scratch due to illness. Tavares was pretty good glove in center.
400 hitter, no home runs, 3 RBIs, 1,071 OPS on the season. Next pitch is a fastball outside, way outside, ball 2. 2-0. Tavares signed a 1-year, $2 million deal. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Way outside again, ball 3. Now, if I'm Tavares right here, I'm probably thinking, look, he's gone 3-0 on a couple of hitters. He's come in with a fastball. He may get the green light here to swing away. Let's see if he does. Let's see what he does here. 3-0 pitch. Here it comes. All right, it's a strike just at the bottom of the zone. 3-1. He was taken. I don't have an issue right there. If he does swing away on that pitch, I don't have an issue with that. 3-1. He'll be looking to swing here. Here comes the 3-1. There's a fly ball. That's going to get down in front of the right fielder for a base hit. So another 2-out hit for the Orioles. They got the double from Rutschman last inning, and they get the single from Tavares here. That's going to get Jeremiah Jackson to the plate for the O's, number 8 hitter. Just off the end of the bat for Leody Tavares, but it's a 2-out single. And the O's will take it. Wow, 41 people watching tonight. Good to have everybody in here. Please comment. Please chat. We love the chat, folks. We love seeing everybody chatting. Jackson is ready. First pitch. There's a ground ball right to the shortstop. He's just going to shuffle to the second baseman for the force out. And just like that, 1 pitch, 1 out, and that's your inning. I don't like that. I've never been a big fan of the swinging at the first pitch. I understand being aggressive from time to time, but I just don't get it. Top of the third inning coming up. We got no score here at Oriole Park. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Walt. This is the Birdland Network. We do baseball stuff. We got some baseball video stuff out there as well. I've got a series I'm doing. I'm a little behind on it, where I'm counting down the greatest players, the greatest player to wear numbers 1 to 55. We've done numbers 1 and 2. I'm working on number 3. We're going to work our way all the way up to number 55. And, of course, we'll have our live streams of the Orioles. And any breaking news they have, we'll talk about the breaking news as that happens throughout the season. And we're just glad to have you all here. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. This is a record for us. We've never had 41. We're small. I get it. We're a real small channel. We only got 1,200 subscribers, and that's okay. Everybody that's in here is nice, respectful, and fun. We're going to have a great time, and I'm just glad you guys are here. Thank you. It means a lot. Top of the third inning already. No score. Just checking the other screen to see what's going on. Don't want to start it up yet if they're showing commercials, because I don't know if that's going to be a bad thing or not. I don't want to get in trouble for showing commercials when I'm not supposed to be showing commercials. Nothing game. Been a struggle for the Orioles for the most part when it comes to scoring runs this year. They've not had a lot of success scoring runs. They just haven't. It's been a struggle.
Together.
D. Barker, welcome in. You can call a great game and we'll get a bigger audience. You call a great game and you'll get a bigger audience. Well, Dan, 820 Chief, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. D. Barker, I appreciate you saying that. All I can do is call it the best I know how. I like talking about the game as best I can. But, yeah, it's good to have everybody here, and I hope you come back. All right, here's Boz. First pitch to Bailey. There's a curveball and a ground ball right to the shortstop. Gunner's got it. Throw to first. A little bit wide, but Alonso was able to keep his foot on the bag. And one pitch, one out right there. If you're the pitchers tonight, that's exactly what you want. The least amount of pitches for the most amount of bats. That's why I always fight folks when they talk about the immaculate inning. They always talk about a pitcher pitching 9 pitches and getting 3 strikeouts. I don't think that's an immaculate inning to me. Here's Harrison Bader. First pitch to him looks like a slider, and it's called a strike, 0-1. To me, an immaculate inning is 3 pitches, 3 outs, period. You use the least amount of pitches to get 3 outs. 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a foul ball down the third base line, and quickly 0-2 on Harrison Bader. So that's what I consider to be an immaculate inning. Early, Victor. It's early, man. It seems like around baseball in general, the pitchers are ahead of the hitters for the most part. 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a foul. He went up in the zone. Bader went after it, but he was able to get a piece of it. So we're going to do it again. 0-2. 36 people watching. 43 likes. That's amazing. Trying to hit our goal of 60 now. We hit our first goal of 40. 0-2 pitch. Outside. Way outside and in the dirt. 1-2.
He's told Mark DeRosa he was going to force his hand, and I understood it.
Victor, I was watching something the other day, since you're in here. Somebody said they guaranteed that the Mets were going to win a World Series while they had Juan Soto. Now, he is on the team for 10 years. Bader's ready. Boz is ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's another foul. Kind of a defensive swing by Harrison Bader, but he keeps the at-bat alive. I can't remember who it was, Victor, but somebody said that they guaranteed that the Mets would win a World Series while they had Juan Soto. All right, Boz is ready. Here we go again with a 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Fouled back again. We're going to do it again. Jeff, welcome in, buddy. Greetings from Daytona Beach. Hey! Are you going to Disney at all while you're down here? Oh, you are. Didn't you tell me that? Jeff, man, have a good time. Twins are playing good. Your Twins are playing well. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2. Oh, that one looked like it got a little bit of Adley in the side of the leg. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not. It's one. I played every position in baseball. When I played every position but one, I never caught. I said I would never catch. 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. Got him on a slider just out of the zone. Bader chased it. He expanded the zone. Swings through it. 2 down. Be there starting Sunday afternoon till Wednesday morning. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Shane Baz. Here we go. He's got 2 outs here. Back to the top of the lineup. Willie Adames. First pitch. A little bit high. Ball 1. 1-0. 255 hitter, 1 home run, 3 RBI, 760 OPS. Of course, Adames is 0 for 1. He fouled out his first time up. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike just on the outside corner. That ball was on the outside part of the zone, ran back to the middle. Good pitch, good four-seamer right there by Shane Baz. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. Nice right there. Nice slider just at the bottom of the zone. Quickly 0-2. That might have been a cutter. Actually, that might have been a cutter.
The challenge with the cutter, though, if you miss a cutter middle in and it leaks out over the plate, we call it a barrel finder.
So he's got Adames down in the count here, 1-2. Let's see what he does to see if he can finish him off. There's the 1-2 pitch. Low and in the dirt. Taken for a ball. 2-2. That's a good take by Adames right there. Good take. And it's a good waste pitch for Baz. You got him 1-2. See if you can get him to chase. And he didn't chase. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a ground ball. Baltimore chop, but it's going to go foul. This will be pitch 42 for Shane Baz. Pitch 42.
Big contract for Willie Adames with the Giants. He said he was like, I was really trying to do way too much early on.
Baz is at the belt. He's ready. Adames is ready. And here comes the 2-2. Outside and low. Ball 3. 3-2. That looked like a curveball that just didn't stay. Wasn't a competitive enough pitch. You got Luis Arias on deck. So you definitely want to try to get Adames right here. Full count pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball. Right field. That ball's hit really well. At the wall. Beaver looks up and that ball is gone. Solo home run for Willie Adames. A ball out and over the zone, up in the zone. And he just went with it and drove it over the right field wall. And just like that, the Giants take a 1-0 lead. Yeah, it's one of the things that really the Orioles struggle with is keeping the ball in the ballpark. And Adames got a good pitch to hit, and he did not miss it.
104 off the bat, it's up. There's the cutter, doesn't have the same velocity as his normal.
And he knew it too. So 1-0 Giants. That's going to bring Luis Arias to the plate.
6 home run the Giants have hit this year.
Way inside, ball 1. Fastball, 96.
From a 1-2 count.
Almost hit him.
To this opposite field shot. And you're right, Spilly. The home run numbers are anemic.
So Baz is set. 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Way inside again. Ball 2. My goodness. Good swing by Willie Adames right there. Again, it was a pitch out and up over the zone. He just went with it, didn't try to pull it, and he hit it out of the ballpark. 2-0 pitch on the way. High again, ball 3. Boz needs to settle down. Take a deep breath. Settle down. You gave up the home run. Now you're behind in the count 3-0. Can't let this inning get out of hand here. Get this hitter, get in the dugout, and limit the damage. Let's see if he can do it. Right now, he's not. 3-0 pitch. Here it is. Strike. 3-1. Arise was taken all the way there. Guys, thank you all for the likes. 48 likes. We are well on our way to getting that 60 mark. Good job, everybody. Thank you for being here. Please comment, too. We love seeing the comments. 3-1 pitch. Here it is. Oh, I would have challenged that one. They called it a ball on the outside part of the plate, but it looked like it caught the zone. But they called it a ball, and that's a walk. So a home run and then a walk.
Right on the edge, off the plate. Infield coming in. Adley going to talk to Boz.
And Rushman's going to go out and talk to Shane Boz for a minute. Try to get him to settle down, rightfully so.
I'm just looking here.
Gives up the home run, and then he gives up the walk. And that's going to bring Chapman to the plate.
Adames on the 7th pitch of his at-bat. And now
Thanks, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. Have a good night. Hope your Twins do well. Appreciate you being here. Have fun in Daytona. Maybe we'll see you this weekend at the parks.
hits in 5 straight for Chapman coming in.
Matt Chapman, 295 on the season, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Home runs have been down across baseball. Not a lot of guys putting the ball out of the ballpark, which I'm fine with. First pitch to him. Here it comes. Way outside, ball 1. Man, he has got to settle down. Chapman is not even really close to the zone right now. Not even close to the zone. My goodness. Arise has got a pretty good lead over at first. He's got a pretty good lead. Here's the pitch. There's a strike on the slider. 1-1. I think Boz has got to be careful here. He's got to watch Arise. He's not overly fast, but he can swipe a bag. If they forget about him, he'll go get a bag. Good lead.
Another 20-homer season last year.
Smart. Yep, he threw over to first. That was smart. It was a good lead. It was a very good lead. That was smart to throw over. So 1-1 count on Matt Chapman right here.
Wearing a bit of that frustration in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing some things out of character, some base running miscues.
Boz is set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball. Shallow right field. In comes Beavers. He cannot get to it. It short hops him. He's going to throw to second. The runner's going to go to third. Good try. Good running by Arise there. It's 2 outs anyway. You're running on the pitch. The ball short hopped him. He dove for it, Beavers. It was a real good try. He just wasn't able to get there. But he did keep it in front of him. It didn't get by him, which is really important because if it gets by him, it's another run. So now it's first and third, and Rafael Devers is coming to the plate. So Boz has really got to bear down here. This could get out of hand quick. He could let this get out of hand if he's not careful here. 1-0 could be 4-0. But Devers is ready. Here's the pitch. There's a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. Fastball 94. I mean, it's 2 outs, so Arise is going on contact anyway.
2 out. Running with the ball in front of him, but going all the way.
0-1 count to Devers. Boz is set. Here's the pitch. There's this fly ball to left field, and it's going to get out of play. So quickly, here we go. This is what we're talking about. This is the difference right here in the great pitchers and then the pitchers that struggle. You have an 0-2 count on a really good hitter. You don't have to throw a strike here. Just throw a competitive pitch. See if he'll offer, because you've got a couple to waste. Let's see what he does. 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Up high. They throw down to third. Nope. Arise is back. They threw behind the runner to see if they could get him, but no, he's back. Good take by Devers there, and I like the call. It's a high pitch up here where the hitter can really see it. Let's see if, maybe he offers at it. He doesn't. Devers is a good hitter, but it's worth the try. 48 likes. Hit that like button, gang. 12 more to 60. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He's got it. Throws the first. That's your inning, gang. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left, 2 left. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Guess what? O's are not looking good. Down 1-0. Oh my, this team is killing me. 37 of you in here. I want to see some chatting. I haven't seen much chatting. Any questions? Please ask questions. I love answering questions about baseball or anything else. What's that? Muscle Car Crazy. Welcome in. I had to read that again. I remember you. I think you were in here before. Good to see you. Muscle Car Crazy. Welcome in, Tim. Good to see you. From Virginia. Okay, what part of Virginia? Northern Virginia? Southern? Central? Oh, man. It's been a long day. There we go. We got the 49. Good job, gang. 1-0 Giants. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Orioles second and third innings first and second innings got a couple 2-out hits. Couldn't do anything with them. See what they can do now. Blaze Alexander's going to lead off. It'll be Blaze. Then back to the top of the lineup for Gunnar. And then it'll be Taylor Ward. So 9-1-2 coming up for those. And they're playing from behind again. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, that looks like some good brisket. Watching the commercial with all the brisket. Looks good. Go O's, we need some runs now. Yes, let's go. Oh, they definitely need some runs. Amen to that. They definitely do. Got to figure it out, O's. Got to figure it out, gentlemen. Let's go. Get it done.
The majors as a manager, and Tony Vitello is the first ever to go directly from college to the big league.
50 likes. Good job, everybody. Thank you very much. We're getting there. This is awesome. Good to have everybody in. All right, here's Blaze. First pitch to him. Strike right there. 88-mile-an-hour slider, I guess. 0-1. 276, 1 RBI, 633 OPS for Blaze. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So quickly, Blaze Alexander is down in the count. 0-2. Northern neck of Virginia. Nice. Okay. Wills. Is it Will Sadier? Will Sadier, welcome in. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. They got him. Strike 3. Jumping Flash, welcome in from Luray, Kansas. Will Sadlier, I know I'm saying that wrong. Port St. Lucie, welcome in. Not Bushes, welcome in. Hate seeing Devers take a fastball down the middle in the last inning. Yeah, good pitch to hit, but it was the first pitch. He tends to take pitches, so I get it. All right, here's Gunnar. First pitch to him is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Gunnar, hey, he took a pitch. What do you know? Welcome in, everybody. Be sure to hit that like button. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Gunnar. That ball is low. Ball 2. 2-0 to Gunnar Henderson. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Outside and low. Way outside. Actually, that one wasn't even close. Ball 3. So quickly 3-0. Now, it is Gunnar Henderson. What do you think, gang? Are they going to allow him to swing away 3-0? Does he get the green light? I think he does. Here's the pitch. Doesn't matter. It's low anyway. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Gunnar Henderson with 1 down. That's going to bring Taylor Ward to the plate. And Gunnar's going to have a chance here to steal a base. Because Taylor Ward tends to take pitches. So Gunnar's going to have an opportunity here to try to swipe a bag. Let's see what he does. All right, Ward is set. Here's the pitch. Pop up. First pitch swinging. right field. Easy peasy for the right fielder. He's got it. And just like that, 2 outs. Just not good baseball, guys. Just not good baseball. Blaze, muscle car crazy. He's been all right. He's getting better. You know, his first 2 outings weren't very good. His last outing was pretty good. This one's okay. You know, he's given up a run in 3 innings. Let's hope he doesn't do more than that. But here's Rutschman. He's 1 for 1. There's now 2 down. I tell you, I'd let Gunnar go if I'm the Orioles. Oh, they're going to throw over to first, so they're expecting him to go. I do. If I'm the Orioles right here, Oh, Blaze has been a good pickup. Blaze Alexander. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I thought you said Boz. Blaze. Yeah, Blaze has been okay.
Going from one of the more experienced managers in the game, and Bob Melvin, to one of the least experienced. Good lead.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1, 1-0. If I'm Gunnar, I'm telling you, if I can get a good lead on him and I can read him, I'm going. Gotta go. Well, Victor, again, it's early, buddy. 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. That's inside corner strike. 1-1. Good pitch. Yeah, you gotta. I'm telling you, if you're Gunnar, you kind of gotta make things happen. He's got a really good lead. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. He's not going. The ball is high. Ball 2. 2-1. I'm really surprised that Gunnar has not gone yet. 51 legs, 42 in here. Welcome in, everybody. 1-0 Giants, bottom of the 3rd inning. Orioles got a man on first with 2 outs and a 2-1 count to Adley Rutschman. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field, hit well. That ball is off the wall. Really good play by the right fielder. He got to it quick. They're going to hold Gunnar at 3rd. That ball bounced really nice. It's off the top of the wall. It's going to be a double for Rutschman. But it played perfectly by the right fielder for the Giants. If he doesn't play that ball perfect, it's a run for the Orioles. He saved a run. He really did. He saved a run for the Giants right there. Really played really well. Hit the cutoff man. And Gunnar had to hold. So that saves a run right now if you're the Giants. Gunnar made a wide turn at 3rd, but he would have been out. It was the right thing to hold him. So 2nd and 3rd, here's Alonso again with a big opportunity. Don't need a home run, you just need a base hit. Here's the pitch to him. There's a slide. Oh, man, ball. That ball was low and Lance Diaz called it a strike. Man, if I'm... Alonso, you should have... 0-1. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1-1. The poll was 72%. Okay, good. Guys, we got 44 in here, 51 likes. Hit that like button. We're trying to get to 60. Alonso is like due for a big hit. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, right field. That's going to get fouled. He just looks like... He just looks late on everything. His timing right now is just not there. I mean, on this pitch, he hesitates, then went all the way through. His timing is definitely off.
He wants his team to have his challenges late in the game.
1-2 count on Pete Alonso. Here it comes. Got him again. Strike 3. He is out. Man. Alonso is really, really struggling for the Orioles right now. Top of the 4th inning coming up. 1-0. I'm sorry. Giants 1. Orioles nothing. Man, Pete Alonso is just really off to a struggling start for the Orioles. Jung-Hoo is honestly so good defensively, but rough at the plate sometimes. Yeah, not Bushes. I tell you, he saved them a run right there. He played that ball off the wall. I don't know that you could have played it any better. Now, the ball also could have ricocheted any which way, and then the run scores. But he got the carom, and he played the carom, and he hit the cutoff man. He did everything he was supposed to do, and saved them a run. Yeah, I agree, Slyster. He's struggling right now. He is really, really struggling. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button. 44 in here, 51 likes. We're trying to get to 60. We're going to make it. I know we are. I know we're going to make it. We're going to get there. Top of the fourth inning, 1-0 Giants. Oh my gosh, and we picked up like 8 subscribers today. That's amazing. We went from 1225 to 1233. Thank you, everybody. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow, that might be our biggest jump ever. It's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Getting back to it here. Should be any minute. 52. There we go. Good job, everybody.
We welcome you back to Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV, presented by Verilux Lenses, along with the 7-year major.
I don't think I'm behind. Am I behind?
Alex Faust here with you, Camden Yards in Baltimore.
I don't think I'm behind. It says live.
San Francisco up 1-0.
All right, here we go. Boz is ready. Schmidt's at the plate. First pitch to him. Here it comes. There's a line drive. Fair ball down the left field line. That's in the corner. That's going to be a leadoff double for Schmidt. My goodness gracious. One pitch and a leadoff double, just like that. Jumping flash. Welcome in. Thank you so much. It's difficult to follow the birds out here in Kansas. Jumping. Hey, thanks, Dan. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, that's a nice line drive right past the third baseman, down the line. Not much he can do about that. Jumping flash. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, Jumping flash, for what it's worth, you can get MLB extra innings on MLB TV, and you can get the O's games. I live in Florida, and I get all the O's games because I watch MLB. I got the package. Here's Lee. First pitch to him. Dived by the second baseman. Nice play. Throw to first in time. That would have been a base hit in the right field, but a nice play by Jeremiah Jackson. And that's one down. Now, the runner did move up to third, so Lee did his job. He did get the runner to third right there. But nice dive by Jeremiah Jackson to save a base hit and what more than likely would have been a run scored. 49 people watching. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you here. So one down. Here's Ramos with a man on third. Fly ball. Get him home. There's a line drive. Base hit in the right field. First pitch. Ball up in the zone. Good piece of hitting by Ramos. And the Giants take a 2-0 lead over the O's. My gracious. And it's a struggle for the O's because the Orioles are just not. They're just not. They're not a come-from-behind type team. So 2-0 Giants over the Orioles. Nobody out. A run's already in. And Boz is struggling. He's got to find it right here. He needs a ground ball at somebody. I'm sorry, there's one down in the inning. Here's Bailey. First pitch. Curveball. Strike right there. 0-1. 52 likes. 8 likes from our goal of 60. Let's see if we can make it, gang. Hit that like button. And good to have you here. I hope you subscribe and come back for more games. I'll be putting up another thumbnail soon for the next game. 0-1 pitch. Here it is. There's a strike. Oh, he called it a ball. Looked like a strike at the bottom of the zone, but Laz Diaz called it a ball. So 1-1. Boz is ready. Here comes the 1-1. There's a curveball. Again, really close to the zone, but Diaz is not giving him. He's not giving him anything low right there. So ball 2. 2-1. I mean, it probably is a ball, though. I think he got that one right. So 2-1 count on Bailey here. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball, base hit into right field. It was a curveball that stayed up. The runner's going to try. Did he go to third? He did not go to third. So again, first and second, only one out. Curveball that stayed up over the plate, and Bailey just serves it into right field. It was center cut down the middle. And Shane Baz is going to have to find a way to get himself out of trouble right here. He cannot let this game get out of hand. It's 2-0. Orioles are still in it right now, but if they continue to let them score more runs, it's going to be difficult to come back in this game. Here's Harrison Bader. One out, first and second, 2-0. The Giants have the lead. Pitch. Swing and a missed strike, 0-1.
Chases. Harrison Bader, 1 for his last 23. Top of the order is starting to do damage for San Francisco. Can they get their bottom third to join him?
Baz is ready. 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1.
Team-wide batting average.
But jumping flash. Hey, being out in Kansas again. Look at the MLB look at the MLB TV. See if maybe you can get, you can get the package, or you might even be able to get just the Orioles games for like $99. 1-1. Here it comes. High. Ball 2. 2-1. Yeah, Slicer, he's leaving a lot of balls up in the zone that are very hittable pitches. And to the credit of the Giants, they've done a really good job. They haven't missed them. They've taken advantage of it. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Way outside, ball 3. Yeah, Baz is... we might have... If he loses this hitter, you're going to see the pitching coach come out. Tyler O'Neill, I don't know. He's not playing tonight. A classic reader, welcome in. I don't think he's hurt. I didn't read anything about him being hurt. He's just not playing tonight. 3-1. Here it comes. Pop up. Shallow left field. Gunner's going out. He's going to take it. And he's got it for the second out. So that's a big out. But that's going to bring Willie Adames to the plate. He homered last time up.
From the third inning, Willie Adames, Oppo Taco.
Thanks, Victor. I appreciate that. Yeah, classic reader. I didn't read anything or hear anything about O'Neill being hurt. As far as I know, he's just not in the lineup. Him, Kobe Mayo, Colton Cowles are all out of the lineup tonight. I'll look it up at the commercial here to see if there's any news on it. Here's Adames. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-1. Like I said, I don't think he was hurt at all. I didn't read anything about him being hurt. I'm going to go to the MySwim site.
But on paper, it should not be that way this year. As evidenced by
0-1 pitch. Ball high. 1-1.
Second half of last season.
You just feel like the team is healthy.
So Jackson Holiday, technically, his rehab assignment runs through next Wednesday. I agree. First time watching, but his commentary is top tier as a Giants. Oh, thanks, Not Bush. Welcome in. So Adames has got a 1-1 count. Here it comes. There's a fly ball. Base hit into left field. That's going to score 1. The runner's going to go to third. Throw into third. It's not going to be in time. And that's going to be a double for Willie Adames. And the Giants are just putting it on the Orioles right now. 3-0. A ball again. Another ball up in the zone by Shane Baz. And Adames is not. They're not missing him right now. It's just that simple. They're taking pitches up. Here's a curveball that stayed up. And to his credit, Willie Adames stays back on it and drives it into left field for a base hit and an RBI. And it's now second and third. Still 2 outs. But they're about to put this game out of reach for the Orioles. Luis Ariz is coming up.
Activity beginning in the Baltimore bullpen.
Fernie, welcome in, but please keep the language out of it, buddy. We try to keep it family-friendly for those kids that might be watching. Welcome in, Fernie, but please keep it family-friendly.
Has been knocked around here in the fourth. It all started with the Adames homer in the third. A 2-out, 2-strike homer.
Okay, so Tyler O'Neill was scratched from the lineup due to illness. Here we go. Let's hope it's just an illness.
He now has 7
53 likes. 7 more to go, gang. 49 in here watching. Good to have everybody here. Here's Luis Ariz. Second and third. 2 down. 2 runs in. Giants now have a 3-0 lead. Ariz has walked twice. Boz is ready at the belt. Here's the pitch. Inside. Way inside again. Ball 1. He is absolutely struggling. I hate to say it, but the Orioles are going to have to get somebody up in the bullpen. Because this game, a base hit here, and this game's out of hand at this point. In just the 4th inning, it's out of hand. 1-0 pitch, strike, 1-1. Slicer, it's just execution. It's just that simple. He's just not executing his pitches. And they are making him pay for it. 1-1 pitch. Boz is at the belt. Here it comes. There's a ground ball. Foul down the first baseline. So quickly 1-2 on Ariz. And this is where if you're Shane Boz right here, this is where you've got to step up. Period. You've got to step up right here. He's got to find a way to make a good pitch, a competitive pitch, and get out of this inning with minimal damage. He is set at the belt. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball to left field. It looks like the left fielder Ward's going to get there. He does in foul ground. And that's the inning, folks. But damage done. Damage done. 2 runs in for the Giants. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. And the Giants have a 3-0 lead over the O's. My gracious. Not good. Not good at all. 54 likes. Gang, again, I'm really, really, really grateful to all those that have subscribed. We're up to 1,233. That's a big deal to me. We picked up 8 subscribers. That's amazing. If you haven't subscribed, if you're liking what you're hearing and you want to come back for more, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love for you to do that. And we're very family friendly over here. Let's keep it clean. We like to keep it fun. You're very, very welcome to come in and root for your team if they're playing the Orioles or if they're not playing the Orioles. Like Victor's in here, and Victor's a Mets fan. Jeff was in here earlier, Jeff Snook, and Jeff's a Twins fan. But you know what? They come in and they have fun, so that's perfectly fine. $54 likes. You guys are amazing. Good to have everyone in here. 52 people watching. 53 people. That's amazing. That's a record for us. Trust me. For us, that's a record. We never get that many people. So we're happy to have you all in here. This is amazing. Good to have everybody here. Woo! O's got to get some... They got to get something going. Or this is going to be a long game for me. How's the voting coming along? We've now got 39 votes. Folks are still confident in the Orioles.
We're talking a little bit about the guy who's at the top of the rotation for the Orioles, Trevor Rogers, who picked up right where he left off.
54 people in here, 54 likes. If you're just coming in, my name is Walt. This is the Birdland Network. We're Orioles fans. And our Orioles are getting crushed. But I am 1-3 on the season. This is our 5th game calling. I'm starting to think I'm the issue because every time I call a game, they seem to lose.
Pressures of getting traded, but just being yourself again and having fun. What does that mean?
All right, O's need to answer a little. They need to find some way to answer right here for sure. Got to find a way. Here's Basayo. First pitch to him. There's a ground ball. Nice play by the first baseman. A one-hopper by Devers. He gets to the bag, beats Basayo to it, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a nice play. It was a line drive by Basayo, and Devers short-hopped it, kept it in front of him, and then he got up and just took it himself to the bag.
The unfortunate situation with Eflin going down with injury, but do you get the sense that there's a depth among the group that wasn't there a year ago?
I think so. I think the front office this offseason addressed that issue. Obviously, they didn't expect the kind of troubles that we had with depth.
Here's Dylan Beavers. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. California Condor, welcome in. Don't panic too much, Birdland. My Giants are a prime candidate to get you back in it with the bullpen we currently have in the late innings. Well, you know what, California Condor? Curveball, by the way, in low to Beavers, 1-1. If your starting pitcher continues to pitch the way he's going, he's going to try to bridge that gap as much as he can. He's off to a really good start. 1-1 pitch, low, ball 2. But I get it, because the Orioles are struggling with their bullpen as well. But they need to answer right here. They need to find a way to get at least a run or two and get back in this ball game.
Professionally, he's going to let you know. He's not going to call you out in front of everybody, but he's going to.
There's a strike on the inside corner. 2-2 to Dylan Beavers. 3-0 Giants. Bottom of the 4th inning. Orioles just cannot get any sort of offense going. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a foul back. We're going to do it again. Gunner got a walk, a 2-out walk. Adley Rutschman gets a 2-out double. And, you got your big guy, the big money guy, Pete Alonso at the plate with 2nd and 3rd 2 outs, and he strikes out. They're just not getting the big hits. 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2. So Dylan Beavers runs the count full. Let's see if he can get on base here. O's hitters frequently make average pitchers look like Cy. Oh, yeah. I don't know where that. I just don't get it.
Thought process behind that.
Yeah, I think when everyone's coming in camp, everyone got that
full count pitch. Here it comes. That ball is inside. Ball 4, just inside. That's a good take by Dylan Beavers right there. Good take by Dylan Beavers. So the Orioles got a 1-out walk, man on. That's going to bring, I think, Jeremiah Jackson to the plate. Orioles need base runners. Orioles got to get a run here. They really need to find a way to get a run. No, I'm sorry. Leody Tavares is at the plate. My apologies. Ben's 497, listening in the Bay Area, enjoying the call. Thank you, Ben's. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Welcome in from San Francisco. Here's first pitch. Strike right there. 0-1.
Thanks so much for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Jared.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Dylan Beavers working a 1-out walk. Rocking those.
Dylan Beavers is at first. He's got a little bit of speed. He's not a major threat to steal, but he could swipe a bag.
Orioles absolutely crushed it.
Outside, ball 1. 1-1. Roop is pitching well for the Giants right now. He's staying ahead or even in the count. He's not really falling behind. He's got a couple walks, but he hasn't given up the big hit. There's a fly ball. Foul down the right field line. Just foul. That was a big one right there. If Tavares can keep that ball fair, Beavers is going to score because he's got good enough speed that he can score on that one. Because that would have been in the corner. But it's foul. Francisco Joaquina, welcome in. Root pitches much better on the road throughout his career. Well, he's pitching good tonight. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, foul again. So he fouls it off. He's staying alive. 55 likes. Welcome in, everybody. Please hit the like button as you're coming in. Good to have everybody here. Lots of Giants fans. Welcome in. Your team's playing well. Getting the big hits when they got to get the big hits. Willie Adames has had a nice night. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a ground ball. Past the dive of Rafael Devers. Into the corner. It's going to get to the wall. Dylan Beavers is going to turn the corner. He's going to try and score. Throw to the plate. He is safe. Just beats the throw. And that's a 1-out double for Leody Tavares. And the Orioles have cut the lead to 3-1. Man, that was risky. They let him go. I told you, Beavers has fair speed. Nothing major. But enough speed that he can score on a ball like that, and he does. Just beats the throw in. Good dive by Devers, but he just couldn't get to the ball. And it goes all the way to the ball, all the way to the wall. If Lee cuts that ball off, he probably doesn't score. But Beavers was running the whole way. Woo! And he just gets in ahead of the tag. So the Orioles do answer. Let's see if they can get another hit. Here's Jeremiah Jackson. Curveball low and inside. Ball 1. 1-0. Got to string some hits together here. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Nice cutter right there at 94.
Now look at the relay play right past Devers. See Dylan Beavers. He pick up the third base coach early.
I mean, he got to that ball quick, too. It was a good relay and everything. He just beats it. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Jeremiah Jackson down 1-2 in the count.
You know, when you're going first to home, everything matters.
Yeah, not Bushies. It paid off that time. They kind of pushed the envelope a little bit there, letting him run, and it worked. You know, if he gets thrown out right there, it looks terrible. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss again on Jeremiah Jackson on a curveball. He just cannot stay back long enough, and he's out. 2 strikeouts for Jeremiah Jackson. He's not looked good on either one of them. And here comes Blaze Alexander with 2 down. Yes, liking and subscribing is free. It doesn't cost anything. So Roop is ready. Here's Blaze Alexander. You need a big 2-out hit right here. Here's the pitch. There it is. Line drive right to the third baseman. He got good wood on it, but it was just not high enough. And nice play by the third baseman. A line drive right to him, and that's the inning. But the O's get a run. They do cut into the lead a little bit. We're heading to the top of the 5th inning already. Top 5 coming up. 3-1. San Francisco, the Giants got the lead. Look at that. Man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 56 likes. 4 more to 60, gang. We're right back. I got to open this door. It's getting hot in here. I'm back. I'm back. Yes, everyone, I'm old. In case you haven't noticed, I am old.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
He wants to shake things up big time.
You're very charming.
And humble, right?
People gonna lose.
Top of the 5th inning. We are here.
He makes the neighborhood go, who is this guy? James comes in as a bit of a disruptor.
Rich guy, so bored with his life, he risks it all just to feel alive. Oh, let's be honest, you're not that rich.
Ash is the mix of villain and victim, which always makes the best villains. And the difficulties get amplified.
You come to play?
Yeah, something like that.
This might be the most fun character of James Marsden's career.
Watching the chaos that ensues with the two of them together.
The stakes get higher.
There's a lot of suspense.
You can help me out, or you can get arrested.
So once this 5th inning is over, we'll do a scoreboard around Major League Baseball. We'll give you some updates on some out-of-town scores. Give you the out-of-town scoreboard. See how other teams are doing. Gang, welcome in. We are 4 likes away. We have 56 likes. We are 4 likes away from hitting 60. I am not going to go any higher. 58%. That Orioles poll is getting smaller and smaller. Top of the 5th inning. Here we go. Shane Baz should be back out in the mound. He needs to have a quick 1-2-3 inning here. Let's see if he can do it. Here's Chapman. First pitch to him. High and outside. Ball 1. 1-0.
For the Orioles, he misses with a fastball to Matt Chapman. There was some stirring in the Orioles bullpen, but that's come to a stop.
Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. It's been a struggle for Chapman for Baz tonight, Shane Baz. He's had some issues with getting ahead of hitters. He really has. And he can't make the big pitch when he needs to. There's a strike right there though. 2-1. That's a slider up, but it was taken. So 2-1 count. We've gotten over 50 people in here tonight. That's a record for us. Thank you, everybody. The 2-1 count on the hitter, Chapman. Oh, excuse me. He's ready. Shane's at the belt. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Boz is throwing a lot of fastballs, but his command on the fastball tonight is not good. I mean, he's at 4 innings right now because he's into the 5th. He doesn't have an out in the 5th. He's at 4 innings, and he's thrown 78 pitches. 3-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a foul straight back. 3-2. Good hack right there by Chapman. He hit it straight back. He just missed it. If I'm Chapman, I'm probably looking. Obviously, you react to the fastball, but he can look off speed, see what he gets. 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. There's a fly ball, right field. It's over by the line. Beavers looks like he's going to get there, and he is, and that's the first out. 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. So Boz does what he has to do. He got back in the count, and he got the hitter. I think if you're the manager for the Orioles, Albert Nash, you got to leave him out there. Try to get him through the 5th. Got to get through 5. And if he can minimize his pitch count here, try to bring him out for the 6th. Here's Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2. First pitch to him. Outside corner. Strike. 0-1.
Shane Boz is very much an important part of the Orioles story going.
2 groundouts for Rafael Devers so far tonight, and he's behind in the count here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball low, 1-1. 3-1 Giants. We are in the top of the 5th inning, folks.
Ownership group following through on their promises. Remember last year had the largest year-over-year increase in payroll in baseball.
1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Outside, ball 2. Because we don't have a Giants live stream tonight, you're going to start getting a lot of us in your stream because people are coming home from work out west. I totally get it. No problem at all. That'd be great. You're more than, again, as long as everybody's respectful and you know, you can cheer for your team, we totally get it. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Woo! Devers really geared up on that one. He was trying to hit one on the Utah Street. Just couldn't get there. And the count is 2-2. Whoa, he really swung at that one. It's kind of an information pitch if you're Shane Boz. Let's see if he does with it. 2-2, here it comes. Pop up, shallow center field. I think that's going to get down. Yep, it does. It gets down for a base hit. Leody Tavares slid, tried to get there, but he couldn't get there. Base hit, 2-strike base hit by Rafael Devers. That's a good piece of hitting by Devers. That ball was low in the zone. He had to go down and get it, and he just served it in the center field for a base hit.
But nothing really Tavares can do in center field as much as he tried. There's been a couple weeks.
So a 1-out single for Rafael Devers.
The Giants. Yeah, Devers is shaking out his hand.
Got the bees on that one.
Guys, we are 4 likes from the 60 mark. Please hit the like button. Let's see if we can get there. Here's Schmidt. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. There's a curveball. Stays up. Line drive. Down into left field. That's going to get to the wall. Devers is going to hold it third. Another hanging curveball. And Schmidt does not miss it. And he serves it into left field for a double. That's going to have to do it for Shane Boz. Ooh, excuse me. Pardon me for the sneeze. Another curveball out over the plate, and to the credit of the Giants hitters, they are not missing the pitches tonight. They're just not. They're just not missing anything. He's not getting away with any mistakes. So the Orioles are going to have to play the infield in with second and third, only 1 out. Here's Lee. He's good with the bat. High, ball 1. At least, you know, his whole thing right here, if you're Lee, is Jung-Ho Lee, just make contact. Get the ball to the outfield. Make contact. Just don't hit it right at somebody. 1-0 count on him. Here's the pitch. Pop up. Going to get out of play. 1-1. Yep. Boz signs the big contract with the Orioles. It's times like this where he needs to show his mettle and make good pitches and show the Orioles that the contract he got was worth it because he can pitch out of jams. 1-1. High, ball 2. 2-1. And to the 58 likes. Thank you, gang. We're almost there. He just hasn't done it tonight. When he's needed his big pitch, he's not been able to do it. 3-1. Boz is ready. Here's the pitch. On its way. Curveball. Fouled off. And we are even again at 2-2. Benz says both pitchers may not go a full 5. Well, I think the Orioles are going to do everything they can to push Boz 5 innings. If he doesn't get Lee here, then you're right. He's not going to make 5. But if he can get him, I think they want him to go the 5. 2-2. Here it comes. He needs a strikeout. Here's a pop-up. That ball is going to get out of play. 91 miles an hour, and Lee was able to get a hand on it. Yennier Cano is warming in the Orioles bullpen.
Lefties. He has this season. The splits against lefties are way better.
All right, Boz is ready. Here we go. It's a 2-2 pitch, and it's on the way. Oh, high. He checks his swing. Did he go? He did not go. And that runs the count full. Good take by Lee right there. Again, these balls that are up here in the zone, hitters can see them really, really well. So even though it's out of the zone, you see it, and you think you can get on top of it. And that's why a lot of times they'll offer it that. 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, he got him! That's a huge strikeout for Shane Boz right there. The infield can play back now. You got 2 down. He makes a big pitch. That's a huge strikeout. Not the best. I don't like the location. It was out over the plate. Lee just didn't make contact. Here's Ramos. He singled his last time up. So Boz has got to do it again. He needs a big pitch right here. Here it comes. High, ball 1. Wow, and we hit 60 likes. Way to go, everybody. 61 likes. You're amazing. Thank you, everyone. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Good take by Ramos right there.
There's no question this is the last batter for Boz. So if he can get through.
Well, not Bushes at this point. You know, I think if you're Ramos, you got a 2-0 count. You can look for a certain pitch in a certain part of the plate. If it's there, offer at it. If it's not, take it. 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a foul. 2-1. Well, Ben, that was a big strikeout for the Orioles for sure. I mean, if you fall behind any further than 3-1, it's going to be difficult. They need to keep it right here if they have any chance of coming back in this game. 2-1 count on Ramos. Boz is at the belt. Here it comes. Swinging a foul back. 2-2. So we're even. We are even in the count at 2-2. 2 down. Second and third. 2 outs. 2-2 count. 3-1. Giants got the lead. Shane Boz has got to come up with his biggest pitch of the night right here. Can he do it? Oh, he steps off. We made our likes, so I am taking the like goal and I'm deleting it because we hit our likes. I'm not going to ask for... If you guys want to like, great. If not, we hit our goal. 2-2. Here it comes. Check swing. He did not go. Ball was outside. So a full count on Ramos right here. Is it Margaliman? Welcome in. How much time left in the game? Oh, there is no time. It goes by innings. Welcome in. Full count. 3-2. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle right to the second baseman. He's got it. Throw to first. And Shane Boz gets out of it. Wow. He gets the ground ball, gets the out, and gets out of it without any damage. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up. It stays 3-1. I'm actually kind of stunned at that. I really thought that they were going to get a run there. But the Orioles get out of it. Big Devo, welcome in. I'm sorry. What channel are they playing? They're on the Apple TV. Big Devo. I'm assuming you're a Debo. Are you a Debo Samuel fan? Are you a Giants 49ers fan? But yeah, they're on app. It's on Apple TV. So if you have Apple TV, you can get it there. I do not. I hate when they do that stuff, though. You know, we talked about this earlier. Hector Martinez, welcome in. Good night, everyone. Saludos from Mexico, Baja California, Mexico. Well, welcome in, Hector. Good evening. Happy Friday to you. Friday's just getting started out there in the West Coast. Over here in the East Coast, it's coming to an end. We're already coming up on 9 o'clock. For us old people, 9 o'clock is late. Oh, Ravens fan. Okay. All right. I'm from Baltimore. I'm actually not a Ravens fan. If you look right over there, where am I going? Right? I'm going the wrong way. Right there. I'm a Rams fan. Been a Rams fan for about, how old am I? I've been a Rams fan for about 45 years. Like your channel. Well, thanks, Big Devo. Welcome in. I was funny. Oddly enough, I was born and raised in Baltimore, but I'm just not a Ravens fan. I don't know. I just don't ask. I'm just not.
Nah, man, not seeing it.
Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV. I just do not like this stuff. It's all about the money.
4 p.m. Eastern on Apple TV, the new U.S. home of Formula One.
East Beemore Slyster? Slyster? I didn't know that. Where are you in Baltimore? I was from West Baltimore. I grew up in West Baltimore. What part of East Baltimore are you in? If you don't mind my asking.
Some of the numbers for Boz tonight.
Yeah, Tavon Austin's from Maryland, I think.
50% strike rate. That is.
All right, here's Gunner. First pitch is low, ball one. Yeah, I remember Tavon Austin. Yep. Decent player, little guy, fast.
What it does is put the Orioles at the
1-0 pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. I've been the Rams fan search since Eric Dickerson was there. I became a Rams fan in '96. Eric Dickerson is one of the greatest running backs I ever saw play in my life. He was great. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Ball 2-1. Live in East Baltimore. Really? What part of East Baltimore, if you don't mind my asking? You and Slyster are in East Baltimore. What parts? 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a foul. 2-2. Yeah, Dickerson was great. Dickerson was one of those running backs that he could run through you or he could run past you. He was speed and power. Greenmont Avenue. Okay. 2-2 pitch outside, ball 3-2. I used to live when I was young. I lived in West Baltimore over by Wilkins Avenue, Carroll Park, over that way. Hartford Road, yeah. Gay Street, yeah, I know where you are. 3-2 pitch. Pop up. Shallow right field. Right fielder's going to get there. My son, Slyster, went to Loyola, so we were over by Hartford Road a lot. My wife used to work on Hartford Road.
From around the league, Lauren Gardner in the studio. What do you have?
What's up, Alex? Let's get you out to the Queen City for the Angels and the Reds, our other game here on Apple TV.
Who's your favorite player of all time, Debo? I don't know. My favorite Oriole of all time? By the way, what inning are we in? Bottom of the fifth. We're going to do a scoreboard as soon as this inning's over. Here's Taylor Ward. One down. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-1. And what favorite player are you talking about? My favorite Oriole of all time or my favorite Ram of all time? Taylor Ward's behind in the count. 0-1. Roop he's still out there. He's pitching well. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike, 2.
As you mentioned, with the Halos last year coming over to Baltimore.
Oh, we lost the like. Not Bush's. I really like the City Connect uniforms. I did not like the old ones. I do like these. 1-2, 0-2 pitch is a ball. 1-2. Rutland Avenue. Remember the old Sears and Robot? Oh yeah, absolutely, Slyster. Yeah, absolutely. You used to live by Patapsco. Yeah, Patapsco Avenue. Absolutely. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2. North Avenue. I know North Avenue as well. I wasn't over those. I wasn't over there a lot, but I do know the area.
And get value out of something you get in the 12th round. It says a lot about, number one, the player. But number
All right, 2-2 count on Taylor Ward. 3-1 lead, bottom of the 5th inning. Giants, they have the lead. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to the second baseman. He's got it. Oh, he double clutches, but he still throws him out. And that's now 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Orioles need to get something going. Big Debo says Rams. My favorite Ram of all time, I don't know. I really like Kurt Warner. I'm a big Marshall Faulk fan. I really like Isaac Bruce. Eric Dickerson was great. I really liked Billy Waddy back in the day. Flipper Anderson. Here's Rutschman. First pitch to him is low, ball 1. But if you made me pick one Ram that I thought was the greatest Ram of all time, I guess I'd probably have to go with Marshall Faulk. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. Here's a strike, 1-1. Rutsch has had a good day. He's got a single and a double so far. Single and double so far. Here's the pitch. There's a base hit over the jump of Devers. He almost got there. And that's another hit for Adley Rutschman. With 2 down, he gets a 2-out hit. Devers jumped for it, almost got to it, but it was just out of his reach. And there's another 2-out hit for Adley Rutschman, who's 3 for 3 on the night.
It is a work in progress with the Giants in first base defense right now. Just a little bit of a missed time jump.
Oh, wow. If he jumped early and he was coming down, he might have got to that ball. So here's Pete Alonso. Inside, ball 1. Alonso, he's got to break out at some point, right? I mean, at some point, it's got to start clicking for him. He's got to get there, right? He's batting 180. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. I mean, he's got it. He's got it, right? $60 likes. We did hit our mark. 2-0 count on Pete Alonso. Let's see what he does here. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-0. Again, if I'm Roop right here, even though he's batting 180-something, you've got Basayo on deck. I don't give this guy anything to hit. 3-0 pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. Yeah, Marshall Faulk was one of those players. He was a dual threat. He wasn't just a great running back. He was a great receiver, too. He could catch the ball out of the backfield. Yeah, Slyster it is. It's these big moments. Here's the pitch. Nope. Ground ball to the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and Pete Alonso is out, and he is frustrated. Boy, he is definitely frustrated with himself. No runs ahead, a man left. We're going to head to the top of the 6th inning. Giants still holding the lead, 3-1. Let's do a let's go around Major League Baseball. Let's do a scoreboard look. See how things are going around Major League Baseball. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. Around Major League Baseball right now, we've got the top of the 9th inning. The Tigers have a 2-0 lead over the Marlins. Middle of the 8th, Diamondbacks 5-4 over the Phillies. Top of the 8th, the Angels with the 6-1 lead over the Reds. End of 6, Athletics 1-0 over the Mets. Bottom of the 6th inning, Rays have a 3-2 lead over the Yankees. Bottom of the 6th, Braves 7-2 over the Guardians. Middle of the 6th, 6-4 Blue Jays over the Twins. Middle of the 6th, Kansas City's got a 1-0 lead over the White Sox. Top of the 5th, Brewers 3-2 over the Nationals. End of 2, Cardinals 1-0 over the Red Sox. Rockies, Padres, Astros, Mariners, Rangers, Dodgers are later. And earlier today, the Pirates continue their winning ways as they beat the Cubs 2-0. And we'll check back after 7 with another score update.
I said sharing.
Sharon? I'm over here.
I'm Sharon.
My name's Sharon.
Sharing.
Try sharing new Little Caesars 4-in-1 sticks for only $7.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Well, it looks to me like when I watch Pete Alonso at this point, he's definitely frustrated. He's definitely trying way too hard right now. You can see it. You can just see it. And he is like really, he is just trying way too hard. And it's costing him good at bats. He's swinging at pitches he may not normally swing at. But hey, it is what it is. Here we go to the top of the 6th inning, gang. 3-1 game. We got a good game. It's still anybody's game. I'm gonna let the poll go until the 8th, and then we'll close it out. So if you haven't voted already, please do. We've got 50 votes in there. That's amazing.
He's going to be going through the whole ballpark tour.
He was funny when he was talking about that, how this was one of his favorite ballparks and an organization and a team that he...
All right, here we go. Let's see if Cano's in the game. Yep, Yennier Cano is in the game for the Orioles now. So that's the line for Shane Baz tonight. He went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs. Yennier Cano in the game. And here's Bailey at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Cano's first pitch to him. Here it comes. Inside. Ball 1. 1-0. One for 2 with a single was Patrick Bailey tonight. He's got a 1-0 count on him. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a foul right at the plate. 1-1. Now, you guys are amazing. Thank you to all those that have subscribed tonight. We've picked up like 11 subscribers today. That's a lot for us. Thank you, guys. Cano is ready. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. Fly ball, center field, hit really well. Center fielder's on his horse at the wall. He's going to get there. Woo! Leonardo Tavares at the warning track, just at the base of the wall. Makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Ooh, man. Bailey got a lot of it, but Tavares was able to get there, and that's 1 down.
Don't really worry about the left fielder, just track it down.
Man, that ball was hit pretty well. He stayed in the park, though. Harrison Bader, he's 0 for 2. First pitch to him is a ground ball. Third baseman, he's got a charge. Be fast! He's in time. Nice play by Blaze Alexander. He charges it, throws on the run. Good throw to first base, and he gets him by about 3 steps. 2 quick outs for the Orioles here in the top of the 6th inning. Nice play by Alexander right there. Oh, Hector, thank you. That means a lot. There's a strike to Adames. He's had a good day. 2 for 3. Thank you very much. Hector says, I'm a Giants and Commanders fan, but I just subscribed to your channel. It's fun. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for being here, Hector. Yeah, it's a good time. We're having fun. 0-1 pitch outside. Wow, he was taking all the way on that one. He didn't even look like he was offering at all on that one, Adames. 1-1.
Natural shortstop when he first came up. He was acquired this spring just before
1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Nope, that ball was way outside and low. 2-1. Adley gets a new ball.
The closest of the two, Jordan Westburg, is going to be out several months.
I do really like the Orioles Connect uniforms tonight. I do. I like the City Connect. 2-1. Here it comes. Oh, wow. He called a strike right there. It looked low. 2-2. I'm surprised this late in the game, as we get into the 6th inning, some of these guys at some point are going to start challenging some of these pitches. Laz Diaz called that a strike. That was definitely a ball.
Or look at this pitch.
So 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. And that is strike 3. And Adames is staring. He's staring at Cano. And Cano is staring at him. But that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-1. Giants are clinging to a lead. What in the world is going on with this game, guys? And gals. My Alexa just said it's time for bed. You think she knows I'm old? Older. I guess I'm not old. I'm not that old, but old enough. She's like, hey, old man, it's time for bed. Yeah, that's funny.
Call Car Shield, you bum.
And the Orioles have just really struggled tonight when it comes to just everything.
The OM cheeseburger for $11.99 only at Applebee's.
What goes in always comes out. OxyClean Max Force tackles.
I mean, so far in the game, the Orioles have a total of 5 hits, and 3 of them belong to Rutschman. So, Orioles have 5 hits, 3 of them are Rutschman's. So, this goes to show you they are not swinging the bat well again tonight. They've had several chances to at least be tied in this game. All they needed was a big hit, and they just have not been able to get the big hit. But here we go. They're still ultimately in this game, though. It's 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Orioles have a chance here. You have your 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up. Here's Basayo. First pitch to him. Swinging a foul back. 0-1. Being aggressive. Basayo's really struggling. He's batting 156. 1 home run, 1 RBI. He's got a 500 OPS. He's really struggled. Now, he's young. First full season in the major league, so he's got a lot of adjustments to do. But he's struggling for sure. 0-1. Here it comes. That ball is low. 1-1. Got to get some kind of base runners. They've got to put some kind of pressure on Roop, who's still out there. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the first baseman. Easy chance for Devers. He takes it, steps on the bag. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nothing, man. They're just not getting any sort of offense going. Here's Dylan Beavers. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to him. Here it comes. Strike. Just at top of the zone. Inside top of the zone. 0-1. He's got a walk, and he scored the only run so far for the Orioles in this game.
You start getting that surplus value, where the value of that contract now allows you to put people around him.
Base runners, gentlemen. We need base runners. Running out of outs. 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1.
Such welcome news, at least to me, because for a, again, smaller market team, you can lock up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low. Ball 2. 2-1 to Dylan Beavers. Giants are holding a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. And there's 1 out. Nobody on for the O's. 3-1. Here it comes. There's a fly ball to left field. That's going to stay up long enough for the left field to get to it. Beavers hit it well, but he hit it right at him. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Welcome in, Victor. Victor, I would take that as a blessing, though. It's only 1-0. You know, a bloop in the blast, and you're winning.
To your point, look, Connor Griffin, he's 19 years old. So a 9-year contract.
Here's Tavares. First pitch to him is outside. He's 2 for 2. He's got a single and a double. And an RBI.
And do what we think is somewhat of a market value for him.
Tavares has had a good night. He keeps hitting like this. He's going to continue to play over Colton Cowser. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. Whatever kind of spark the Orioles can get, they need it. Single, double RBI for Leody Tavares. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball. Center field. It's going to be playable for the center fielder. Another ball hit well, but hit right at him. And just like that, 3 up, 3 down. Nothing doing for the O's in the 6th. Top of the 7th coming up. 3-1. Giants with the lead.
I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Season 3, it's here. Okay, so I have a very important question for you, Harrison. Will you ever stop?
Welcome in, everybody. Good to have all of you in here. There's still 44 people watching right now. That's great. Good to see you all. Orioles are terrible. That's gone. Oh, I missed. I got to go get it. Top of the 7th inning, gang. Top 7.
Season 3 is about moving forward. It's more about discovering reasons to be happy.
Things are very cyclical, but we're all growing. We're all expanding.
What's been your
Yeah, we'll be live from the Disney parks tomorrow morning on our other channel. Our other channel is called Mouse Talk. If you're in any way, shape, or form a Disney fan and you like live streams from the parks, we'll be at Epcot tomorrow morning. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Ford is in the show. Every time I see him, I'm like, that's Harrison Ford. I know. Sorry, I swore, and this is live.
Here's the link to our other channel. We got a much bigger channel over there. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers on our Mouse Talk channel. So check us out if you're Disney fans and you like seeing live streams from the parks. We'll go on the rides. We'll see the characters. We'll walk around the park. Maybe get some food.
met everyone. We told you everything. You're going to have to watch the show. Bye.
Anyway, we are here, ready to go. Top of the 7th inning. Once we get through the 7th, we're going to do another scoreboard look around Major League Baseball. Luis Ariz is coming to the plate. He's got a couple walks. And it looks like the Orioles have the new guy they just picked up coming into the game. Lefty, whose name escapes me. First pitch. There's a curveball. Strike. Just nope. He's going to challenge. Ariz is challenging it. It was called a strike. He's challenging. Let's see if Nick Raquet gets away with the first pitch. Nope. It's a ball. So Ariz calls for the challenge, and he wins the challenge. The call's overturned. And instead of strike 1, it's ball 1. So 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Ball 2. Oh. That was a ball 2, but he called it a strike. Ariz looks back at the umpire and he laughs. But he didn't challenge that one, so instead it's 1-1. 1-1 count. Here it comes. There's a curveball way outside, but Ariz could not hold off on it. So 1-2 count on him. Wasn't there a coach behind you? A coach? What do you mean? There's a chair behind me. 1-2 count on Ariz. Here's the pitch. Fly ball center field. Hit shallow. Beavers is going to just get there. And that's the first out here in the top of the 7th. What do you mean, Victor? I got the blanket back there, the Oriole blanket, which I got to fold, but I got that back there. So 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Orioles pitchers have kept them in this game. Just can't get any sort of offense going. Here's Matt Chapman. No couch, just the chair back there. First pitch to him inside, ball 1. Nope, just that chair. It's only been the chair back there the whole time. I just like having a chair in here because my office is right over here where I work from. Sometimes I'll sit over there and read it at lunch or something. 1-0 pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Or just relax, you know, pet the dog or go on my phone or whatever and just relax over there from time to time. 2-0 count to Matt Chapman. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, 3-0. Got to throw strikes, though. This late in the game, what you don't want to do this late in the game when you're already down 2 runs, you can't be giving free passes and allowing them to get runners on. 3-0 pitch outside. He walks him on 4 pitches. So Matt Chapman walks with 1 out, and that's going to bring
this high throw to Casey Schmidt, or this wide throw. That's one. There was another one. That one that resulted in this. Catch the ball if you were.
Here's Devers.
Yeah, we had to blur it out.
Yeah, we had to.
He's ready. First pitch to him. Outside. Ball 5. So Raquette, however they say this name, has thrown 5 straight pitches for balls. Oh, my. Now I'm getting frustrated. You got a close game. The last thing you need to do is let it get out of hand late. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul by Devers. That evens the count at 1-1. You got 1 out right here. You're really looking for a ground ball at somebody. Devers isn't slow, but he's not really fast either. You know, a ground ball at somebody should be a double play. Let's see. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, there's another really good curveball on the outside, and Devers chases for strike 2. 1-2.
And Tony Vitello's point of view, if this is considered to be a minor incident in the grand scheme of things, is that Chapman's a leader on this team, and he should speak up when guys make mistakes, holding his teammates accountable. Maybe in a different part of the stadium for everybody to see.
1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a foul back again. You got to be careful with Devers. Lots of power in his bat. 3-1 can be 5-1 with 1 swing if you leave a curveball up. They've really got to be careful with Rafael Devers here. He's been staying away. I think if he's going to go in, he's got to go way in on him. But I think he's going to stay away. Fly ball, right field, hit well. At the wall, Beavers is going to get there at the track. Woo! I thought Devers got enough of it, but he just misses it. And that's the 2nd out. Man, the way Beavers turned and started running towards the fence, I thought that ball was gone. It was a curveball up, and it was just off the end of the bat. Devers just misses it. So 2 down for the Orioles. That's going to bring the number 5 hitter to the plate. Devers just misses it. Here's Schmidt. He's 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch to him. Curveball strike on the inside corner. Now the Giants still do have both of their challenges. Arise challenged that 1 pitch. He won the challenge. So they still have both their challenges. Schmidt's got 2 doubles on the game. 0-1, here it comes. There's another fair ball down the left field line over the jump of the third baseman. They're going to send him. Chapman, here's the throw to the plate. And it's not in time. Just misses him. Good relay by Gunnar. The throw was a little high. So Rushman had to go up here to get it and come back down. If the throw's here, they might get him. It was a good relay, but Chapman beat it to the plate, and it's 4-1. Wow, Schmidt's had a really good night. Good for him. 3 doubles in the game. And that is a big run for the Giants right there. Newly subscribed. Older brother works for Tampa Bay in Port Charlotte. Go O's. Oh, how about that, Stanley Booth? Welcome in. Good for him. That's awesome. And here's Lee. First pitch to him. Curveball strike. Welcome in Alana Banana Narati. Alana, I know I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. Says, go Giants. Yeah, they're playing well. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. 0-2. They are doing what they've got to do today. When the Orioles are making mistake pitches and leaving balls out in the zone, the Giants are not missing them. They are taking advantage to their credit, and that's why they're up 4-1. 0-2, here it comes. Fly ball sent to right field, hit well at the wall, it's gone! Jung-Ho Lee with the 2-run homer. Wow, how about that? A curveball that stays in the middle of the zone, and Jung-Ho Lee did not miss it. He got all of it, and just like that, the Giants have made this game. This one's over, folks. Orioles are not coming back from 6-1. Wow, that curveball was right down the plate, and they just crushed it.
With only 5 home runs on the season, and they've hit 2 tonight.
Here's Ramos. First pitch to him. Curveball strike. So Raquette, whatever his name is here, he obviously doesn't throw hard because everything's been off speed. My goodness gracious. What a bad inning for this guy. 3-1 became 6-1 just like that.
Giants scored 6 on Tuesday.
Battle of the black and orange. Yes, it is, Scott, and your black and orange is winning. We lived in Westminster in the 1960s. Nice, Stanley. Very cool. Well, the Orioles traded for him. They traded like a 13th round player to, who was it? I think it was to the Cardinals for this guy. They needed a left-hander, and they traded for this guy. They didn't really give up much, but obviously now we know why they didn't give up much. 1-2 pitch on the way. Here it is. Foul back. Man, he was so due for a big hit. Well, he got it there. Yeah, he didn't miss it. It was a pitch out in the zone. It was a curveball that didn't move at all, and he just didn't miss it. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, you're welcome, Slicer. Yeah, they traded for him. I think it was from the Cardinals. Again, it was like a 13th round, a player that the Orioles drafted in the 13th round. So it wasn't anything. They didn't really give anything up for him. But I'll be honest with you, bad tonight. Can't have that kind of outing. There's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. He is just getting shelled in this game tonight. Getting absolutely shelled. Everything he throws is off the plate or getting hit hard. Full count. Here it comes. Pop up. Shallow right field, but Beavers is going to get there. So, mercifully, the inning is over. But the Giants have basically put this game away with 3 more runs. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's a 6-1 Giants lead. Man, the Orioles just bad baseball. I took Taylor Ward to get a hit on the MLB Beat the Streak. Well, good luck. He doesn't have a hit yet. Orioles, bad baseball. I mean, the pitching, Shane Baz kept you in the game. When he left, it was 3-1. Yennier Cano came in, did his job. He kept it 3-1. And then this guy comes in and just lets it get out of hand. But the Orioles' offense is just non-existent. Wow, guys, we picked up 15 subscribers today. Thank you all very much for being here. Nomadic Brian, welcome in. Long time. Good to see you. Yeah, the offense is just so anemic for the Orioles. Nobody. I mean, Rutsch has had a great night. The Orioles got like 5 hits today. Him and Leody Tavares are the only ones that are doing anything. Nobody else has done anything for the Orioles in this game. It's bad. It's just absolutely bad. Your big guys in big situations are not coming through. I mean, if you look at the Orioles game so far this year, they're scoring less than 4 runs in a game. What are they? 6 and 6, 12? In probably 7 of 12 games, they've scored less than 4 or less runs. Yeah, I would agree with you, Slicer. You know, when you sweeping the White Sox doesn't really mean much. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, you've got to play your schedule, okay? You play the team on the schedule, and if they're a bad team and it's a team you're supposed to beat, they did what they were supposed to do. They beat the team they're supposed to beat. But, you know, you're right. If you're playing anyone other than the White Sox, you're not playing very well. Yeah, Scott, it is a good start for them. You know, we'll see what the next two games bring, but tonight, your starter, Roop, has done really well. Keaton Wynn is now in the game. I know you got Giants fans talked about your bullpen, but I think you're going to be okay today. I don't think 6-1 is something the Orioles are coming back from.
They do have some injuries. Jose Buto is out.
Yeah, I'm not Slicer. I think I don't really have a lot of confidence in the Orioles. What I've seen, I've watched all 13 games now of the O's, and they've not looked good in any of them. Here's pitch. Jeremiah Jackson, strike, 0-1. He's over 2 with 2 bad strikeouts.
There's the situation with the injuries. Keaton Wynn is...
Here's the 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on a terrible pitch. That ball was in the dirt. Yeah, exactly, Nomadic Brian. I agree. Again, you know, they've I don't know. I just don't know what to say anymore. The offense, look, I said it all of last year, and I am going to pat myself on the back. Everybody talk pitching. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a foul. I said from the beginning, I said this team is a one-dimensional home run or nothing team. And they can't score runs unless they hit home runs. And I was right. All year I said that. And people kept saying, oh, it's the pitching that's the downfall. I'm like, but our strength was supposed to be our hitting, and that's the biggest downfall. 0-2 pitch. Swinging a foul again. So, Jeremiah Jackson's in swing mode tonight. He swung at pretty much everything. And it's run into this year as well. They're not scoring runs. Situational hitting is not there or almost non-existent. Runners in scoring position, again, this year is bad. So it wasn't the managers. It wasn't the coaches. They're all new. 0-2. Wow, that ball was in the dirt. 1-2.
His bullpen, just the out-getters. Doesn't matter. Yeah, go get outs. Yeah. I venture to say...
Yeah, Slicer, I think that, you know, a lot of people are high on Jeremiah Jackson. They think he's a good utility player. You know, I said last year, I was like, well, it's a small sample size. We need to see more before I'm going to make that decision. 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2. You know, guys can have 70, 80 at-bats where they play well. Okay. Guys can have 100, 200 at-bats where they play well. Okay. A full season is probably 500 at-bats. 2-2, here it comes. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. He's got it. Throw to first. Oh, in the dirt! And it gets by Rafael Devers. He short-hopped it, and Devers did not come up with it. It was a broken bat. Ground ball to the shortstop. The third baseman had to get out of the way. And then the shortstop threw it over to first. He short-hopped it, and Devers did not come up with it. Well, that bat broke, and it went right at the third baseman. But the throw by Adames was not good, and Devers lost his glove. So the Orioles get the leadoff runner on. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Here's Blaze, 0-2. And he hits a ground ball, tailor-made double play. To second for one, back to first, double play. That's ridiculous. Just like that. You get a break, You get a ball in the dirt. First baseman can't come up with it. You get the leadoff guy on. Blaze Alexander swings at the first damn pitch. Pardon my language. And he grounds into a tailor-made double play. 2 down. Ridiculous. Alana Banana, Giants, 6-1. They're playing really well.
A gold glove to your shortstop, to your third baseman. It just follows you. A first baseman makes the rest.
And here's Gunner, 0 for 2. Strike 1 to him, swing and a miss.
I can understand what they're going through they're not going to feel.
So many holes in the Orioles lineup right now. So many holes. 0-1. Ball in the dirt. 1-1.
You can see, like, Devers doesn't want to be embarrassed at first base either.
Oh, well, Lana, that's not what you asked. You asked what was the score. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball is second baseman. He's got it. Throw to first. That's your inning. No runs. No hits. Nobody top of the 8th inning coming up. 6-1 Giants. Woo, man. Orioles are B-A-D-D, bad, right now. All right, let's go around Major League Baseball. Let's see what we got around Major League Baseball scores. This is our scoreboard for the last time tonight. Get a quick refresh here. Top of the 9th inning, the Athletics have a 2-0 lead over the Mets. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Rays got a 5-3 lead over the Yankees. Bottom of the 8th inning, Kansas City's 2-0 over the White Sox. Top of the 8th inning, Braves with a 9-3 lead over the Guardians. Bottom of the 7th, Blue Jays 9-4 over the Twins. Bottom of the 6th, Brewers hanging on to a 3-2 lead over the Nationals. Bottom of the 4th inning, Red Sox 2-1 over the Cardinals. Rockies, Padres, Astro Mariners warming up. Later tonight, Rangers, Dodgers. Finals from earlier. Pirates 2-0 over the Cubs. Diamondbacks 5-4 over the Phillies. Tigers 2-0 over the Marlins. And the Angels 10-2 over Cincinnati. That is your scoreboard for the night, folks.
The larger one is the dad.
Yep, Giants are playing well. They're going to get the win today. Yeah, Slicer. It's going to be a difficult season if the hitters continue to hit like this. You know, they're scoring. They're not scoring runs. You just can't score the way they're scoring and expect to win. You know, 1 run isn't going to win very many games in Major League Baseball. Just won't. You know, you go back to opening day, the Orioles have scored 2 or less runs in 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you here in a second.
Still frustrated with that error. Because it gets charged to
4, 5, 6.
But Devers is the one who feels.
Today will be 7. Today will be the 7th game of 2 or less runs if it stays that way.
He's played 32 games at first base in his big league career. He's played 952.
All right, here we go.
It's a nuanced position.
Albert Suarez is in the game. Here's Bailey, 1 for 3. First pitch to him. High, ball 1. Mr. Liger Strike, welcome in. Says you got to hope we send out Ryan Walker. Dude knows how to blow a game. I think you guys are fine tonight. I really do.
You don't want to let your team down. Being on defense and being a liability is a big problem.
Here's a 1-0 pitch is low, ball 2. Their brand of baseball is so boring, even land. Yeah, it's not been exciting baseball. It's been really kind of predictable baseball, to be honest. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike. 2-1. Pneumatic Brian said I might be the only one, but honestly, I had never heard of Pete Alonso until the O's signed him. I believed all the hype. Brian, you never heard of Pete Alonso? Really? 2-1 pitch. Swing, fly ball to left field. Hit pretty well, but Taylor Ward's going to get there. Dude, Pete Alonso Go look up his numbers, dude. He's been in baseball like 8-9 seasons with the Mets. The guy averages 40 home runs a season. Now, it's still early. I think Pete Alonso is the least of the Orioles' worries. Go look him up, Brian. Pete Alonso is a stud player. The guy averages 40 home runs a year. He hit 38 and 126 RBIs last year. Harrison Bader with a fly ball to left field. Hit pretty well at the wall. Taylor Ward catches it. Oh, my God. He jumps over the wall, and he makes a snow cone catch. Holy cow, he wasn't even looking. He just kind of reached his glove up like that and held on to it for the second out. Holy cow. I can't believe he caught this ball. It almost came out of the glove.
He definitely robbed it. Definitely robbed it. One of the best feelings you can have, and Harrison Bader's just kind of laughing.
Yeah, no, I get it, Brian. I get it. But yeah, Pete Alonso is a really good ball player. Here's Adames. He's 2 for 4. Strike. 0-1. That was a ball, but it was called a strike. You know, Mr. Liger strike, they just haven't panned out the way we thought they would. Now, maybe it'll still happen. But, you know, we need these players to take the extra step, the next step, and they just haven't done it. Ball 1, 1-1. And that's, you know, Adley's been okay. Gunner's been okay. Calzer's been terrible. Basayo hasn't been good. Beavers has been okay. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right back to the pitcher, Suarez. He's got it. Throw to first, and that's the inning. Nice inning for the Orioles right there. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. Still 6-1. You know, a lot of the players just haven't panned out. It is what it is. It's disappointing if you're an Orioles fan, but they just haven't panned out. Really frustrating if you're an Orioles fan. You know, Gunner's first couple years, his rookie season, his first rookie, you know, full season, 22 home runs, 80-something RBIs. He won Rookie of the Year. The next season, he comes back, 37 home runs. I think it was 92, 93 RBIs. He hit 280. It was like 4th in MVP voting that year. Had a really good season. And then last year, 17 home runs. 60 RBIs. Had a very bad down year offensively. It hasn't been good this year. Adley was terrible last year. Hurt most of the season. And when he did play, he was ineffective. Colton Cowser is just continuing to get worse instead of better. You know, Jackson Holiday, I don't know what we have in him because he got hurt last year for a little bit. He's hurt again this year. Same with Jordan Westburg. I don't think Jordan Westburg is going to play at all this year. Personally, I think he's gone for the season. And a lot of what's happened to the Orioles coincides with Jordan Westburg being hurt. When Westburg was healthy and playing every day, he's really kind of the heart and soul of the lineup. And I didn't think it was him. I really thought it was Rutschman and Henderson. But I'm starting to believe it really was Jordan Westburg. Because ever since he's gone down, they just haven't been the same offensively. And it is what it is.
In the official youth skills competition of
Major League no use crying over spilt milk.
Pitch, hit, and run. Make an impact today. Pitch, hit.
Brian, Taylor Ward's played well. He really has. You know, this is a guy who hit 35, 36 home runs last year for the Angels. He doesn't have any with us yet. But the home runs will come. I don't expect him to hit 35 for the Orioles. If he's in the 25 to 30 range, I'll be happy with that. He'll get there. But you're right. He's playing well right now, offensively. And defensively, too. He's playing a good left field.
We welcome you back to Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV.
Well, Charles Thurston, I don't know. It's too early to really say whether or not guys are Hall of Fame worthy. I don't know. Most of these guys are in their 4th year at most. Maybe 5th. I don't know that I can say that either way. First pitch, Taylor Ward is outside, ball 1. You know, anything can happen. I tend to agree. I mean, yeah. If you're looking at what they're doing right now, you're right. None of them are. 1-0 pitch is low, ball 2. And you know what? I couldn't care less if they're Hall of Famers. I just want them to be good ball players. Just be good. Just be really good. There's a lot of really good players that have been on World Series teams that aren't going to the Hall of Fame. There's a strike, 2-1. You know, I don't need Hall of Famers. I just want good players that know how to win. That's all. But I get what you're saying. 2-1 pitches, swinging a foul right at the plate. 2-2.
Signed a minor league deal with them late last year.
Orioles are down to their last 6 outs. And they have not put anything together. They've had a couple innings where they've had chances. 2-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. Yeah, the Orioles are just not good. They're just not. I think it's going to be a long season. Well, they have them. Mr. Liger strike. Taylor Ward, veteran. Pete Alonso, veteran. You know, those guys, here's a ground ball by Adley, second base, and he is out. So 2 quick outs. You know, those guys are veterans that the Orioles have right there. And they have a couple other guys, too, that are veterans. Tyler O'Neill, he's a veteran. He's been around. So they have guys. They're just not performing. It's just that simple. Here's Alonso. First pitch to him. Outside. Ball 1. 1-0. And what I don't want to see right here is I don't want to see a home run by Pete Alonso in a 6-1 game. You know what I want to see? I want to see a double in the gap somewhere. Here's the pitch. Strike. 1-1. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a meaningless solo home run in the bottom of the 8th inning when you're losing 6-1. Show me a good at bat, and you're driving the ball in the gap somewhere. 1-1 pitch outside, ball 2. Yeah, no, they have, Mr. Liger strike, they have some leadership. They do. It's there.
After the ground out, wearing some frustrations, you come to a new place.
2-1 pitch, here it comes. Inside, ball 3.
Well, it's so frustrating when you know that your timing is off and your swing is off. And I pointed out one of the indicators is
3-1, here it comes. Inside, ball 4. See, Alonso worries me right now because I don't know where his head is. Like, that was ball 4, and he stood at the plate like he didn't know the count. I don't know, I just think that's kind of odd. He did. And when ball 4, he just, like, stood there for a minute and then went like that as if to say, oh, it's ball 4. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. And the Orioles have, like, the second lowest amount of home runs in Major League Baseball right now. I think the leader on the team is Gunnar with 2 or 3 home runs. That's it. 1-0 outside, ball 2, 2-0.
The last little thing with Pete Alonso is
Giants have played well, though. The Giants got the big hits when they had to get the good hits. They took advantage of bad pitches. Mistake pitches, they didn't miss them. They made the Orioles pay. Their starter kept them in the game, pitched really well. 1 run given up. Credit to the Giants tonight for playing good baseball. Put that on top of what the Orioles have done, and that's why this game is 6-1. I mean, Pete Alonso, most home runs in the first 7 seasons. He's 3rd all time with 264 home runs in his first 7 seasons. Ralph Kiner and Albert Pujols is ahead of him. So he's a stud hitter. 3-0 count to Samuel Basallo. Basallo's taken here. Ball. And that's a walk. So back-to-back walk for the Orioles here with 2 down. That's going to bring Dylan Beavers to the plate. And I think Vitello is going to come get him.
Couple of 2-out walks. Allows Dylan Beavers.
Yep, here comes the manager. So Vitello is going to come he's going to make a pitching change. He's going to go get the lefty. He's going to make sure that the Orioles don't try to ease their way back into this game.
Oh, this is tough. Really tough.
So the Giants, TV timeout. Giants are bringing in a lefty. Now, what will the Orioles do? What will Craig Albernaz do to counter that? Is he going to bring in a righty off the bench? Tyler O'Neill's got an illness, so he's not going to hit. Are you going to bring in Mountcastle? But if you bring in Mountcastle, who plays right field? If Tyler O'Neill is not available because of an illness, I guess you could put Leody Tavares in right field and put Cowser in the game in center. Scott says, it was a pleasure listening to you call the game. Thank you. Hey, Scott, I appreciate you very much, man. Thanks. Thanks for being cordial. I know you're a Giants fan. Totally get it. Appreciate you being respectful and professional and cordial. Have a good night. David Jenna, welcome in. That's a, I have no problem with you asking that question. There's a guy that he was highly touted out of the Dominican. The Orioles signed him with the international free agents stuff or international draft. He did really well in the minor leagues. And, a lot of these teams are locking up these players. Look at Connor Griffin just got a big contract. A couple guys have gotten contracts that hadn't even played in the major leagues yet. So I totally get it. They signed him to a long-term deal based on potential. You're absolutely right. I understand asking the question because especially the way he's hitting, he's batting 160, so it doesn't look good. But, if he was tearing it up and hitting home runs left and right, where would we be?
The Orioles down 16 wins from the year prior, where in 2024 they had 91, went to the postseason back-to-back years. Atlanta Braves had a tough year in 2025 as well. Never mind the team at the top.
So Gage is in the game. He's a lefty. And, yep, all right, so I was right. They are not going to hit Dylan Beavers. They are going to let Ryan Mountcastle hit. He's going to pinch hit. Mounty's usually pretty good against lefties. Kind of figured the Orioles were going to do that. So Mountcastle is going to pinch hit for Dylan Beavers. There's another guy, Ryan Mountcastle. His rookie season, he sets the Orioles' rookie single-season record in home runs with 33. And his power numbers ever since then just continue to go down. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Mounty's another one of these guys that I don't have confidence in him when we need a big hit. I just don't have that confidence. He's not the guy. He's not clutch. Maybe he will be today. Who knows? 0-1. Pop up. Nope. That's the inning. Right fielder's going to get there. He's under it. He's got it. That's it. So a couple walks, but it doesn't hurt him. Mountcastle, nope, he's not clutch. We're heading to the top of the ninth. I think that's probably the biggest word that I can use when we're talking about the Orioles players, right? Okay? As I know you guys are Giants fans, I don't know how closely some of you follow the Orioles. What I see in this Orioles team is I see good ball players, but I don't see clutch ball players. They don't get the big hit in the big moment most of the time. Very seldom. We don't get the big hit or the big moment out of most of these players. They're not clutch players. I think they're good players. They're not bad players. Okay, they're highly touted around Major League Baseball. A lot of people would take them on their team in a heartbeat, I think. But they're just not clutch. They can't, some guys are clutch. They just are. Some guys are clutch. I just don't think the Orioles players are. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate you saying that very much. I really love baseball. I try. I don't know. I don't want to just sit here and go, oh, strike. Oh, it's ground ball. He's out. I want to talk the game. I like talking about the game, the ins and outs of the game, all kinds of different things. I just do. I enjoy talking about the game. I always said that baseball to me was a thinking man's game.
Mama Kurgan 85 lives here? Yep, that's my mom.
I appreciate you saying it. And again, thank you to those Giants fans that have come in tonight, and you've been very respectful, very cordial, very professional. That's all we ask for. I don't care who your team is. If you're coming in and you're rooting for your team, you're more than welcome to root for your team. If it's respectful, more power to you. Good luck to your team. That's all we ever ask. And you guys have been great with that tonight, so thank you.
Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV is presented by Essilor. Learn more about Verilux XR series and find your local Essilor expert at Essilor.com. Right fielder for
So Cowser goes to right field, and they're going to leave Leody Tavares in center. All right, here we go. Ninth inning. Albert Suarez is back out in the mound. Here's Luis Arraez. First pitch to him outside, but called a strike. It looks like it might have caught the zone. So 0-1 to Arraez. He's 0 for 2. He's got a couple walks. 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. There's a ground ball right at Gunnar Henderson, who was playing up the middle. Throws the first, and that is the first out here in the top of the ninth inning. Now, we got 66 likes in this game. Easily our highest number tonight.
5-3 the final score from the Trop, my friend.
All right, LG. We'll see the Rays.
All right, Suarez has got one out here in the top of the ninth. Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch on the way. Here it is. There's a line drive over the jumping leap of Gunnar Henderson into left field for a base hit. Gunnar jumped. He almost got to it, but it was just a little too out of his reach. Yeah, Jeff, we've had a lot of people in here tonight. We've had a real high number in the high 50s. We got 51 in here right now. It's been a really good night.
Trying to get that barrel above your hand so you can get on top of the baseball.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 4. First pitch to him in the dirt.
This is blocked by Rutschman. Keeps it in front of him.
Oh, 1-0. Yeah, it's been a really nice night. Really nice night. Very, very happy. Thank you, everybody. Very grateful.
Since the year they opened what was then Pac Bell Park.
67 likes tonight. That's amazing. And we're going to end the poll. John Messina, what's up, John? Long time no see. And 52% picked the Giants to win this game. Rafael Devers line drive right to Colton Cowser in right field. He hit it right on the head, right on the nose, but he hit it right at Colton Cowser. So that's the second out here in the ninth inning. So 52% of you picking the Giants to win. 64 votes. Great job, everybody. Giants are 5-8 in last place in the National League West. And they're about to smoke the Orioles 6-1 in this game. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Here's Schmidt, 3 for 4 in the game. He's got 3 doubles in this game. Schmidt's got 3 doubles. Matic Bryan says, 56 years as a Nose fan, 1983 World Series, back when I was in college. Cowher can walk around the park. Barely remember the 1970 World Series, just 12. I hear you, Brian. 0-1 pitch, here it comes. Check swing, foul tip, 0-2. So, I was born in 70. So I don't remember the 70 World Series at all. I wasn't even born when they won the World Series. I wasn't born until December of 70. I do remember the 83 World Series. I was 12. So when you were 12 in 70, I was 12 in 83. I do remember Cal because I was at the game. 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. High, ball 1. I was in the left field upper deck. I think I was about 6 rows from the top. I was alone. And in 1995, I paid $375 for that ticket that night. I bought it on like StubHub or something like that. Never forget it. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a foul back. I'll never forget that night because it was also the night my wife told me that she was pregnant with our son. Our first son. I came home from the game that night. And when I came home from the game after all the post stuff, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke her up, because I was coming in and it just happened to wake her. And she came in and showed me the thing and said, "You're going to be a dad." 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Good outing for Albert Suarez. No runs. 1 hit. Man left. Bottom of the ninth inning. Here we go. This is it, gang. 3 outs. But yeah, I remember Ripken's game. for sure. Definitely remember that game. That was a long day. Because, like, there was the game, and the game didn't end until, like, 10 o'clock. And then after the game, you had all the post-game stuff, and that went till, like, midnight. And then from midnight, I had to get home, and it was, like, well after 1 o'clock by the time I got home. Oh, man, it was, ooh. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, that was a good day. I remember that. The neatest thing about that for me that night, there's a couple things that stand out most importantly to me. The game itself was wonderful. Cal hit a home run. The president was there. Clinton was there and everything. And that was all really cool. But the coolest part for me was in the bottom of the fifth inning, when they completed the inning, when they dropped the number to 21-31. The flashbulbs going off in the stadium was one of the most unbelievable things ever. I still get goosebumps thinking about it today. I just remember standing there saying, wow, this is unbelievably cool. And I'm not even a Ripken fan, folks. My favorite player of all time is Eddie Murray. Ripken's fine, but I'm not the biggest Ripken fan. But that night was history. It's an unbreakable record. That record will never be broken again. It was unbelievable that night. One of the greatest sports events I've ever been a part of, ever. Probably the greatest. It was pretty neat. It was definitely something else. My other big favorite moment of that night, and I might even get choked up thinking about it, but I remember that night because when Cal Ripken thanked everybody in his life, he thanked his mother and his father, he thanked his wife, and he thanked Eddie Murray. That's it. And Murray was my favorite player, so when he thanked Murray, I was like beside myself. It was awesome. It was cool. It was a good night. It was something else. Tonight's not a very good night because the Orioles are terrible. 6-1, bottom of the ninth. The Orioles are 3 outs away from a loss and going under 500. Let's see what they can do. Leody Taveras, he's had a good night. He's 2 for 3. He's got a single and a double. Here we go. First pitch to him. Strike right there. 0-1. Here's Tidwell. Could we hit 70 likes before we leave tonight? 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 6-1. Orioles get 1 run in the whole game.
Meanwhile, for Baltimore, as we talked about at the beginning, faced similar
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's out. That wasn't even close.
Let's see. Nope, it hit the ground. Laz Diaz says,
oh, wait. Did it hit the ground? All right. Never mind. He didn't catch it. They called strike 3, but Taveras is saying, hey, he didn't catch it. It hit the ground. So Taveras is still alive. It's not strike 3.
He's like, wait, there's a mark right here. Andrew Bailey, you liar.
Isn't the whole idea about framing? Isn't the whole idea about framing?
0-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a foul back. Yeah, the Murray in the 83 World Series, he didn't have the best World Series until Game 5, the deciding game, when he hit 2 home runs. And the second home run, he hit it so far, he hit the M on Murray in the scoreboard. I remember that. I'll never forget that. And he was definitely a clutch hitter, Eddie Murray. 0-2 pitch, here it comes. There's a ground ball to the first baseman. Devers has got it. He's going to pitch it to the pitcher, and that's the first out here in the 9th inning. Eddie Murray is one of the greatest clutch hitters in the history of the game. Here's a guy that's got a 400 batting average with the bases loaded.
He was the right-hand man for Stephen Vogt.
His batting average with the bases loaded is like 399. He's got like 19 grand slams in his career. He's like a 400 hitter with the bases loaded. Yeah, Eddie Murray was a clutch hitter. Brooksy was always clutch. Ken Singleton, too. Here's Jeremiah Jackson. He's been terrible all night. He's 0 for 3. Giants fans, congratulations on the 71 likes. Holy cow. You guys are awesome.
When Bailey was told he was making it to the big leagues, he called his wife in the second.
That's fantastic tonight. Thank you, gang.
He's that type of person.
And still 50 people watching, 51 watching. 1-0 pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Orioles are down to their last 2 outs. 194 on the season for Jeremiah Jackson. No home runs, 4 RBIs. 1-1. There's a ground ball. Base hit into left field for Jeremiah Jackson. So a meaningless 1-out single here in the 9th. I'm kidding. Hey, it's something. Maybe they can get a rally going. Who knows? That's going to bring old Blaze Alexander to the plate. He last time up Blaze came up, he promptly hit into a double play. So let's see what he does this time.
Bring up Blaze Alexander.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Again, gang, look for be sure your bell notifications on if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, so you can get a notification of our next game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think it'll be the 16th against the I keep calling them the Indians. Against the Guardians. So look for that. I don't know if there's another one before that. I'll have to look it up. But look, you'll see it on the channel page. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Swing, swing, swing for Blaze, and he doesn't even make any contact. Terrible, terrible night for the Orioles. They haven't looked good at all in this game. That's just bad baseball. Well, it's up to Gunner to keep it alive. Let's see what he can do. And there's a fly ball to right field. Gunner. Massive home run for Gunner Henderson. It's out on almost on Utah Street. Big home run for Gunner. I'm not very excited because it's 6-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. He hits a 2-out, 2-run homer in a 6-1 game. It makes it 6-3, which is great. And I'm glad for Gunner. But I said that last thing. I'm like, the meaningless home run in a game that's out of reach. Okay, it's fine, but, when you get second and third, nobody out, and you need or second and third, 2 outs earlier in the game that would have kept the game close, and you fly out, don't get me wrong. I'm good for Gunner. That's a home run. I sounded so nonchalant on that home run. He crushed it. I mean, he hit it a long way. He's the only one hitting home runs on this team right now. But they're not, okay, so they lose 6-3. Here's Taylor Ward. He counts 1-1. There's still 2 outs in this game. But to Gunner's credit, he did hit the home run, so good for him. Charles Thurston, welcome in. Yeah, no, Charles, absolutely. Just nobody in the big moment when they needed a big hit. Could they get a big hit earlier in the game when this game was still attainable? Here's the pitch. There's a line drive. Base hit into the gap, into the corner in right field. Taylor Ward's going to get yet another double. And somebody said they needed a hit from Taylor Ward. Guess what? You got it. You got the hit. Congratulations. Well, you're exactly right. I mean, Slyster, here we go. Okay, Gunner hits the home run. Taylor Ward gets the double. But you're still down 3 runs. All of this is it's after the fact. It doesn't matter.
This is good for Baltimore. You want to dig into a team's bullpen in the first game of the series, even if they're
if the Orioles can get another guy on and bring the tying run to the plate, then we can talk. Until then, this is all for nothing. And here's Rutschman. Rutschman's 3 for 4 today. He's had a good night. He's seeing the ball well. 2 singles and a double. Rutsch has had a good night here. So, you got a good guy at the plate right now. Slyster, I'm not worried so much about his power. I think the power will come. I don't think he's going to hit 36 bombs. Here's the pitch to Rutsch. There's a strike, 0-1. Now, if you're Rutschman here, you don't need a home run. You just need to get on. Because a home run, you're still losing. Just get on. Just don't get out. That's the most important thing. Here's the 0-1. Pops it up. That's the game. Shortstop's under it. He's calling it. He's got it. And there you have it, folks. That's the ball game. So the Orioles make it interesting a little bit in the 9th inning. But that's your game. 6-3. The Giants get the win. Congratulations, Giants fans. They deserved it. It was a good game. They played well, and Orioles didn't, and you guys did. Very good game for the Giants. Thank you all for being here tonight. Final score: Giants 6, Orioles 3. That's your final. Again, I hope you guys join us for our next outing. I think it's going to be April 16th. I don't think we've got another one before that. Let me check here real fast. Do I have another one lined up? I don't think we do. Other than that one. Yeah, no, that's it for now. We'll have her. I'll get the schedule out for the next one on the 16th. But thank you all very much. Such a great night. Picked up a lot of subscribers. You guys have been great. D. Barker, oh well, thanks for calling the game. Great job, excellent commentary. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting. 72 likes. We had over 50-something people in here. That's a lot for us. We're a very small channel. We're just here to have a good time, make some new friends, talk baseball, talk Orioles. And you've all been wonderful tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you come out for the next game. Until next time, again, final score, Giants get the win, 6-3 over the Birds. Guys, gals, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk to you all really soon. Have a good night, everybody.